I'm gonna murder you all. Hi everybody. Welcome to Legends of Logomancy.
Rude. So
We're
rude.
straight into introductions because I have a very fun encounter planned and I want to have fun with my players tonight. James, how are you doing tonight?
I'm stressed. I'm
Stressed?
tired.
Is
I've
it
been
something happening this Saturday or something like that?
yeah.
Yeah,
We
okay.
we have our fundraiser coming up this Saturday. Um, all of the links are in our doobly doos and on our Discord.
Mhm.
We're doing a in-person actual play for the Make Wish Foundation. Mr. Alone Donut has just resubscribed for 6 months. Thank you, Mr. Alone Donut.
Woo!
Which holy crap! It's been 6 months since we started doing we were
Right?
started able to receive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pretty
That's
crazy.
incredible.
Yeah. So we're gonna
Speaking
play
of
some D&D.
Yeah,
I'm writing a module.
exactly. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And then segueing right along to Alone Donut, aka David. How are you, sir?
I'm good. I am admittedly still eating lunch, or dinner, whatever meal this is. But I am in advance
David,
for
it's
not
6
being.
o'clock.
Sure, if you say so. In honor of the fact that I won't be playing with all of you, you guys will have a wonderful special guest. I am instead just practicing my own magical girl transformation sequence, and let me tell you, I am starting to nail it.
What do you mean starting to nail it?
I
That's
I
10
I need
years of experience.
No,
I
we
need
need
to
more
see that
ribbons.
Hold on, let me see that crown again.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Yeah, no, and we need more ribbons, please, sir.
Mhm.
I can't show the ribbons. Unfortunately, I didn't have the budget for the full body covering that
Oh.
the animes get, so there's a whole lot of gratuitous
Mm.
me shown. So unfortunately, that is reserved for a
Ask
different
out
site.
charity. Charity.
Yeah. Hey, why don't we
Onlyfans.com/logomancy.
Yes, exactly. Why don't we go to the left and say hi to Quill? Hi, Quill. And
Hello there.
Mac.
This time I'm going to remember to not do the weird voice like I'm not from Critical Role for some reason that I kept doing. There's three
Oh
things.
god.
Okay. First off, one, 3D Doritos are back, and these things are amazing.
Ooh.
Good texture. Good crunch.
Two, my Sailor Moon Gundam came in.
Yes. Mine's over there too, isn't it? Somewhere? You got mine in
Yes,
there?
it is. I got yours.
Yes.
I was like, I only have 7 models left to build in my backlog. I'm gonna buy 4 more. So that happened. This is one of them, which is rad. He also, Riley also got one, which is pretty sweet. We're gonna build them and watch anime like fucking nerds. My artwork finally came in after almost 2 months of the
Ooh.
cover of Dragon magazine from like 1979 or something.
Ooh,
Love it.
that
Very
is
nice.
beautiful.
I don't remember. By Robin
That's
Wood.
being
She
cut from the
unfortunately passed
podcast.
away, but she had beautiful artwork. For
Yes,
everyone's
that is.
faces in my setup here.
Do a call out for who that artist was again for us?
Robin Wood. She's unfortunately no longer with us after a couple of years, but you
Hmm.
can still buy her art prints, and it goes to her family.
Oh,
Oh.
good.
So Robin Wood. It's a stunning piece of artwork. A little hard to get without ring light in there, but little thing. And I thought this frame was a good frame for it.
And last but of course not least, Melissa, how are you doing?
Best for last. I'm doing great. I don't know why you choking is hilarious to me.
Inflicting pain on others. We understand. It's a barbarian thing.
Basically.
It's a DM thing.
Mm. Yeah, doing well. Really excited to be here. I'm
Good.
looking forward to seeing what you have up your sleeve. It's been a good week.
Oh, well then, if that's all out of the way and all good.
No, Riley. You didn't say how your week was. Come on,
Yes,
buddy. You got to
Riley,
go the
how's
whole way
your
around.
week?
Fine. You know what? It's been a hell of a week,
I
to
was
be
gonna
honest.
say that is not true.
You're also honest, and I'm just like, everything is fine. It's fine.
No, I not going into too crazy details or anything like that. All I have is to know I have amazing friends and I have an amazing support group and all the people who are in my life today have been absolutely amazing people And that, of course, is extended to the 4 of you who I'm about to murder in D&D because, games.
I'm quickly reminded of that meme of like the 2 arm wrestling arms, like, and it's like friends who show up for a D&D, and it's like scheduling conflict.
Yes, exactly.
Oh,
So,
rats, I forgot my snacks. I'll be back in like 20 minutes.
okay, all right, yeah, we'll see you in a bit. The fact is your camera paused right there, and it was just like, oh god, did she actually leave? But no, in all seriousness, thank you everybody. Let's have a good game tonight, and let's enjoy some storytelling. And we're just going to do a very small recap of you guys. And I'm going to actually just play a little bit of my favorite song at this moment because it kind of fits this whole mood of everything going on, and that's the Russian Winter because it's actually a really good song for this campaign and what's going on in this arc right now. Oh, so we are going to be just talking about what kind of happened last time. You guys started off with a battle against a fangirl druid who absolutely loved Antifar. From there, you guys learned about a disgusting creature that was perpetually cursing Dern, causing him to be unable to be cured. From that, you guys began to travel through the mountains. From some difficulties, you guys climbed through, and you came across a small cave. In that cave, you discovered some very eerie things. 2 of you were visited by a robed figure in your dreams. Doomy gave a pamphlet to him, and Quill just ended up pissing him off. Things. You guys then descended from your rope trick, which, again, one of the best utility spells, apparently. Protecting Hoots and Albern from... Albern.
You said it right, America.
Okay, Bran Flakes.
Yes. You guys then went down further into the cave, and you guys discovered a small band of cultists who all looked like they were originally from the womb. After exiting the cave, is anybody getting doubled music?
I'm not.
Are you
We
listening
really
to the
good-
stream?
I don't think I was.
I don't know, bud. Do you have
Okay.
2 browser tabs open?
I don't think I do. Oh, I do. Oh my god.
Look, it happens. Okay, it happens.
All right. We're there. We're good. All right. So, cut that from the podcast. You guys then exited the cave and found yourselves immediately in a forest. Standing in the middle of the forest, there were 8 beating red eyes. And a sound that just haunts. I would like you all to come to the map and please roll initiative. We're going to put you guys right in the middle of the map.
All right.
I've got your initiative. It's not real Twitch. It's fake.
We're gonna need some tokens on this map, Riley.
Yes, we are. I'm
People
going to
can
pull you guys
see what's
out.
happening.
Yes. There's who.
I could only see purple.
There's there.
It's a really tall
James, why is
map.
that?
Uh,
I can only see purple.
You
Oh,
can only see purple?
You can only see purple.
Man, I've
One
got
Am I
map.
still in as the DM?
Yeah, probably.
Mhm.
How do I swap that?
If you go to the top right corner where the cog is, it says rejoin as player.
And where is Doomy? Doomy. Yeah, it's under NPCs. And oh, there you are. Bam.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm definitely a PC.
Yes, you are a PC, but all right. And where was
I still can't see anything. I can see my token in a field of black.
Doomy doesn't have dark vision.
Doomy's gonna turn on her axe really soon.
Yes, I'm just trying to remember the song I was looking for.
Oh, good.
because
I'll take care of my axe. Don't you worry.
I'm sorry. I thought I had this prepared. I guess I lost it somehow. Oh my gosh. There are too many songs in this thing. I thought I had it loaded up.
It is all good, my friend.
Ah! Okay, well, I was looking for the. Where is it? Oh my god. Is this the one? Oh no, this is the one.
Moment is brought to you by unofficially 3D Doritos.
You know, if I just watch the stream on Twitch, I can see the map.
Anyhow, that works.
Interesting that you can see the map. Interesting, eh? And then that's good. That feels good. Yeah.
I like it.
I take it.
Let's do this.
Yep. I would like you all to please roll initiative.
You want
Do
to
the
throw up
initiative
the
count?
initiative?
I can. Oh yes, I need the initiative counter up. I'm
Keep
just
me honest.
excited. I'm excited.
All right, and I'm just gonna drag Oris on as well,
Yep. Go right ahead, sir.
so Oris can roll initiative. I
Oh,
might need
no.
to have him do his thing again.
Oh, kindly DM, am I allowed to have had my axe turn on?
Yes, you may have your axe turned on.
Thank you.
Riley, do you know how to make her token glow?
I do not actually. 1 second, sir. Oh, no. Oh, Mammoth, you're dead. Why are you on there?
For a second, I thought you said ma'am, and I'm like, not yet.
Okay, nope, I can't delete it off it. That's fine. We're just gonna pretend the mammoth is not there. And we are going to. Oh no, wait, everybody's
calling
double.
you Mom.
I'm sorry.
Excuse me,
I'm
Mom?
gonna clear this. I'm sorry, guys. Do
We all
remember
have-
your numbers.
16 and 11. Cool.
8.
All right, clear. There we
Yes.
go.
Boy,
Bam,
everyone loves me.
bam, bam.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bam. Okay. And now you guys can all add your just re-roll initiative and then change it to that.
Alternatively,
I
If
mean,
you
mine
roll-
was a 7 this time and it wasn't 8. So I'm just going to keep it because no one else is going to probably be a difference.
No, that's fine.
I'll change it for posterity's sake.
Alrighty.
It didn't
So,
change, that's-
And then
as you guys enter this clearing, you heard that sound. It sounded echoey, bloody murder as this creature mixed with man and beast cries across the forest.
like you do.
Like you do.
I'm gonna go over to GM mode and turn on my light.
Oh, yep, sir.
Unless you're okay to do that.
Let's see. I do that under.
You click on my token and go
Yep.
to settings, and then on the lighting, it should be 2040, James?
2010
2010.
for your
Okay.
Low light, correct? Turn on low light.
it's bright light 10, low light 20.
Okay, perfect. There. Does that work?
That's great. Thank you.
Perfect. As you guys are all standing around, you hear just that single cry as the snow starts to come in. The snowstorm starts to pick up, and the red eyes are lost in the snow.
I adjust my goddamn wizard hat.
And
I ready my action just in case.
Uh, uh,
Boots takes to the sky.
Doomy,
Yeah.
Doomy, those are eyes in the forest.
Yeah.
Do- they came from behind.
let
Did
me know
those-
when one of you guys actually see one of the
Uh-huh.
tokens, please.
I can see a couple of them.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
How do you share those pictures again? And so, like, if you're on that,
If you select the token and hit
Yep.
Shift Z, it will pop it up on the map for everybody to see.
you mean
There
like
it
that?
is. Yeah, just like that.
Oh no.
Riley,
you...
if you drag the picture
Goodbye.
onto the screen and then Shift Z the picture, it'll make it even bigger for the audience.
Oh, so if I do that, Shift Z. Okay, I'm happy. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, like that.
Like, where it's going to take a second to load, of course. There we go.
Yeah.
There you go. That's what you guys are fighting right now. Hoots would know this as a Wendigo.
When to go.
Wendigo.
Right about now.
You hear some stomping through the snow, and that stops. Alburn, it's your turn.
All right. Well, why don't we not liking this. There's some big things in the trees, and we're all reasonably close to each other. I have no idea what these things do or how they do it. So bless.
Yep,
I'm gonna drop
that's
a
fair.
bless targeting Doomy, Quill, and myself, because Hoots is up in the air.
That's
Yeah,
a
that's probably the
1d4.
best idea.
Yes, it's a 1d4 to every attack roll or saving throw.
For how long?
As long as I'm concentrating on it.
All right.
You can actually enable the bless on your character sheet.
All right. Are you doing anything else, sir?
I'm gonna look at the map and see what I can see. I feel like we should reasonably. I'm like approaching these bushes right here,
Okay.
just to be on the safe side,
Okay. Perfect.
and then end my turn.
Has it seen us?
They know you're here.
Cool.
And another one moves up right nice and close.
This does not make me happy.
You hear a loud thud to the south of you.
See, that wasn't necessary, Riley.
What?
See, here's what's going to happen tonight. This is going to be Quill later.
And you hear a very loud thud
If you die,
right
can I
next to
keep
you
your
over
skull?
here.
Yeah, of course.
And
We're talking
Oris
real
is
life, right?
Obviously.
up. Yeah, Mac is actually just 3 cats in a trench coat.
Doomy and Quill, can you add the blessed condition modifier to your token, please?
I did it. At least
If
it's on
you-
my
What?
global save modifiers.
On the token, if you can add the blessed condition to you, so we can keep track.
How do I do that?
Done.
You-
What
you
shape
click-
is it?
You click your token, you hit the little circle that shows up below your token, and you scroll down to the one that is a cross with radiant sunbeams coming out of it. Looks like the one on my token right here. Oris is going to do what Oris does best and dive bomb this Wendigo.
Yep.
Like he do. And Oris is going to take the help action. So the next person that attacks this Wendigo down to the south east of me has advantage on the first attack roll. That's Oris's turn. He's like, "Ah!"
All right. Quill, you're up.
Okay.
Quill,
Oh.
as you ready your bow, you just start to see these forms coming out of the shadows. These are massive creatures that have the antlers of a moose and yet this disfigured body of a man.
How large are we talking?
Oh, they're at least 8 feet tall.
Cool. So double my height, which is super exciting. Really happy about this. I'm now currently thinking of ways to make you hate your life when I do my.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Typically, everyone else is gonna have a great time. You. fucker.
You guys took
And
down my
then-
other encounter too easily. I had to do something.
That's not true. You could
It's
have done
really
nothing.
true.
Okay. Can I roll to see if I know anything about these things real quick?
Certainly. You can do a nature or
Or is that my
religion
action?
check. No, I will give that as a free.
Cool. I will do a. I'm not good at either of those things. So
You're not good at
I
nature?
will do wisdom just because.
Cool.
That's a 4. I'm just a scared little cat. Fuck. Okay, and you said there's so there's 1, 2, 3. I can see all of them because there's 4 of them. You fucker.
Those moose are standing on their hind legs, Quill. They've learned. They obviously came from the circus.
Yes.
They have learned a few things.
You see one with
Okay.
like a little red nose on it, like it's been left there for a while.
I turn back to Hoots and I go, do you think that maybe we should like run?
We won't outrun them.
Oh, I can make us go almost invisible, basically.
That might be best, buddy.
Cool.
But we have no idea where we are.
Heading through the middle of
Yeah.
the forest on the side of
So-
a mountain.
Actually, we don't even know if these things are hostile towards us or not yet. To be fair.
Who knows?
As you go to ask the question, "Are you hostile?" you just see blood dripping down from one of their mouths.
Cool.
Hey, look,
Now-
Quill, someone finally wants to be your friend.
Yeah. Question from a mechanical standpoint. Obviously, we are currently seen, and if I cast Pass Without a Trace, it stops us from detection. If we're already detected, it does not remove us from detection.
Correct.
If I run behind a bush, and I'm no longer detected, I can stealth my way out now because I'm no longer detected.
Doesn't it
Right?
give you advantage on stealth checks? Isn't that like it's
Plus
It
10.
does.
plus 10?
I will say that you will get disadvantage.
Because they
So
know that
it
they
wouldn't
see you
go it.
hiding behind a tree.
Cool. I'm gonna hold off for that, I guess, for a second, because that seems kind of pointless, because you are correct. And Quill is going to quickly, as he sees this thing kind of crouching down, his blood's pouring from its mouth, he's like, he looks at Hoots, he asks this question, he goes, oh, shoot. And he just like reaches into his pockets and pulls out a bunch of like old dried catnip and goes, wah, as it like kind of rains down around everybody. And as I do that, you begin to feel a little better as I cast Aid on you guys, and you gain maximum hit points, and your current hit points increase by 5.
On who? Everybody but Hoots?
Everybody but Doomy, because Doomy's super strong.
Okay.
right? Doomy, you're the strongest health-wise?
Of course I'm the strongest health-wise.
Cool. So everyone but Doomy. No offense,
Bigger-
Doomy.
No, I'm bigger than all y'all, but for some reason I'm down hit points. I'm not sure.
You should be full health.
Thank you.
All right. So, Quill, would you like to do anything with your movement?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a little closer to Doomy. Doomy
All right.
smash, me hide.
Hoots. You're up in the air. What
Mhm.
can you see right now? I can't actually see what you see at the moment.
I can for sure see 2 of the Wendigos. I think I can see the third one. But it's like just on, it's just on the edge of my visual range, kind of hiding behind a tree there. Yeah, Hoots 100% like seen these. The region, like he's spent a lot of time around First Nations people, and he's very familiar with this particular myth.
Mhm.
Especially because he grew up it being told basically amongst hunters. And he kind of looks down at the 3 of you and like just lets out this like deep kind of like heavy sigh, holds up his hand and summons his eldritch cannon
Mhm.
right here.
There he is. Oh god, it's so small.
It is tiny.
It's just a bug.
I think it's pretty average.
Look, it's got a girthy cone, okay?
It's gonna be in fire mode.
That's what she said.
And then he's
Shooting
going.
fire, you got problems, buddy.
He's going to then spin to face the one over here.
Yep.
And he is going to cast Scorching Ray.
Okay.
And all 3 Scorching Rays will target that creature.
Okay, perfect.
So that's 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
Nice job. Okay, so what's the total damage on each there?
So that is. Oh, hold on. You're gonna make me do a whole bunch of math.
I am, because I'm not doing the math.
Are you looking for all of the damage?
Yeah, do all the damage. That's fine.
Okay.
Oh, is it actually? Oh, they add all together, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
okay, so 13,
sorry.
26. 26.
50 points of fire damage.
It's worth saying the arcane firearm only adds once, not all 3.
Oh, okay. Oh, it adds
Oh,
once.
okay.
I'm
gonna add it to that last one. So give me a second to recalculate.
Yeah, that's fine.
that.
That's fine.
Those playing
James,
the
you're
home
killing us.
game,
Still-
that last attack was a natural 20.
That's still 40 points of fire damage.
Hoots, you just all the fears, all the myths, all the pieces of lore you have heard of these things. You do not waste a second. You go, nope.
Hard fucking no, bud. And it's like it's the tips of his wings light up as though they're on fire.
Yep.
And then it's the like succession of like shots out of the shotgun barrel.
You hear this thing cry out, and you hear this echoing screech as you pummel into this thing, and you see like one of its like limbs like just basically disintegrate off as it begins to run towards you guys. Doomy, you hear the Wendigos all cry at the same time, and they all begin to move towards you. It's your go.
Doomy raises her axe, laughs, is like, time to rage, and is going to run.
Okay, why? Sorry, 1 second. All of their HPs are for some reason tied together.
Oh, you made a copy of a token.
Ah, okay, 1 second here.
No, you can leave it that way.
No,
No.
No, they all share a single HP bar that is just like 4
Oh.
times bigger.
I just pulled a new one on and it did it.
Open up the token and remove its HP thing.
This moment
Um,
brought to you again unofficially by 3D Doritos.
oh yeah, no, gotta love when this happens.
And
Okay,
this chicken sandwich.
HP.
It's like I would love to rage, but first, a snack.
But first, a snack.
here. In this Hooters mug I've had for
Points
far
to
too
yourself.
It does not have anything for that.
Does it have an HP bar?
It does have an HP bar. Just remove the HP bar.
Yeah, so it'll say its current HP, its full HP, and then
Yeah.
the phrase HP beside it.
Yes.
Set HP to like on the right side bar to be blank, so it's not referencing
Oh.
anything. It's what happens when you build custom stat blocks sometimes, because
Ah.
these don't exist in 5th edition. This is some bullshit.
Yeah, I
So
don't know what
while
you're
we're
talking
waiting-
about.
We're waiting
I-
for Riley. This is one of my favorite mugs. It has a mustache on it because Movember's coming up, and this is my Movember Hooters mug.
Oh, Hooters mug.
Yeah. For
So
Hoots.
with
For
that coming up,
Hoots.
does that mean that you're all gonna go clean shaven for
Oh,
the
no.
first episode and then
No.
start growing them back?
I actually
this is
am
the shortest my
going to.
beard has been in many, many moons.
I will actually shave for Movember.
I suggest that everyone, including Mac, shave everything above the underside of their chin and only keep the neck beard.
I would rather throw myself
No.
off an overpass.
No.
I
How
have not
much
had a
money
clean
can I-
face in 15 years.
How much can I donate to your Movember fund to have that not happen?
I will.
$2,500.
And in
I
case you're curious, Melissa, if you want, I can give you some of my trimmings. Like we can all pitch into your trimmings, get you some spirit glue for Halloween, and
Hard pass.
Hard pass on trimmings.
Hard pass on trimmings.
I'm gonna rage.
This discussion alone has made me decide. Fuck this.
So I'm gonna rage and follow the owl.
You have advantage on your first attack, so you don't have to do it reckless.
So I'm going to attack. Oh, at least that had advantage.
That has advantage, so it does
And
hit.
then the second one,
Uh,
the 15 to hit.
so they both hit. How much
Okay.
damage is this entirely?
I'll tell you. That is going to be 16, 28,
28 in total.
30. Nope, we're still counting. 30,
Gotcha.
42, 49 points of damage.
Okay. All right. Hold on just 1 second here. Okay.
I need
so
to make a
they're
compilation
slashing.
video of him just going, huh?
And just the rat voice
Huh.
echoing,
Huh.
I'm still counting. Counting.
Okay. So, hold on. Sorry. So
You say 49, Melissa?
Yeah.
Damn it. If my arcane firearm had counted, I would have beat you by 1 point for my first
have.
attack.
Did you see me fanning myself at Hoot's prowess?
What damage type is Divine Fury?
Radiant.
Radiant. I have a god who believes in the power of
Okay.
global warming.
At least somebody's god does.
8 points. So you said how much in total? Sorry.
49.
49. Okay. You slash into this thing, and again, you have a very similar reaction from what Hoots did. However, there does seem to be some that is resisted.
I see.
There's also bless. Yeah, go ahead, roll your bless. Go ahead.
Oh, that was just a hit.
Oh,
She
to hit.
with
Right. All right. Right. Okay. It's just a hit. Good. All
I
right.
don't have the bless button. I was looking for it. Don't mind me. Keep playing the game.
Yes. All right. The Wendigos are basically all crying out as they're all starting to get injured.
Mhm.
And this one comes charging in here. Alburn, could you please give me a wisdom save, please?
I don't wanna, but it's a 15.
You're fine.
Okay.
As this thing comes running up, you're just seeing madness as it's coming running towards you. You're just seeing powerful legs kicking up the snow as it's basically charging for you. And it's your turn.
Okay. So it didn't swing at me.
No,
It.
it did. You are in its aura of fear, though.
I see. Well,
Which
I'm like,
forgot about
That's-
Doomy.
that's really close. So I'm not okay with that. Did that scorching ray that Hoots shot off from the heavens seem reasonable?
Oh, yes.
Like they really seemed to have a hard time with that?
Yes, they did.
Okay. Well, I didn't ask how big the room was. I need them. I need both of these fellers right here. I'm gonna center it a little farther back so it doesn't hit Doomy or Oris.
You don't
I
want
feel
to
like
fry Oris.
Oris is cold and delicious.
There's no meat on
Unfortunately,
that
he would
bird.
disappear. Yeah. I need them both to make a DC 16 dexterity saving throw. Pardon the math in the chat.
No worries. DC 16, you said?
Yes.
Yep. One of them made it. The one that's coming closer to you made it.
All right. The one that just made it only takes 10 points of fire damage. The other takes 21.
Okay.
And I don't want anything to do with this, so I'm going to, yeah, that's my action. I'm gonna keep concentrating on bless, and
Okay.
I think it's gotta be. I'm gonna use a bonus action to use. How tall is this tree that I'm currently like held up against?
I would say it's about 40 feet up.
Cool. Is it girthy? Like, does
I
it
would
have some significant girth?
I mean, some people might call it average.
Okay.
Um,
Like if I put all my weight into that girth, is it gonna have a hard time?
no, it won't.
All right. I'm going to use my astral elf ability, Starlight Step, and as a bonus action, I'm gonna magically teleport 30 feet up into this fucking tree to get away from these guys.
Yep.
Because bad touch, not okay. So I'll go right up. I'm assuming that takes me out of its fear aura.
Yes, it would.
Cool. That is my go. I will continue concentrating on my spell.
Does Horus not go now?
No,
He's on an 11. Ryan played Find Familiar, a little homebrewy. Yeah, familiars have their own initiative.
The Wendigo comes charging up. Quill, you have never seen something this large move this fast. It basically bounds through the snow, and it reaches its claws and goes to slash at you. As you just hear
Sounds like someone had a bad bean burrito.
Quill,
Yes.
what's your AC?
16, baby.
The first slash that comes across. Oh, and also I will need a wisdom save from you as well.
Add that D4, baby.
Don't need to. That's a nat 20, baby.
You stare at this thing and you know what your quest is. You know what you are trying to do.
So I want to make something very clear here as it charges me.
Mhm.
I want to make sure that it knows what it's looking at, okay?
I hate it so much. I hate it
You're
so
gonna-
I think
much.
that's more nightmarish.
You the day you attacked me and my friends.
The Wendigo runs away. It is scared.
It kills you out of spite.
Fuck yeah.
But in all seriousness, it did just crit on you.
Cool.
Question.
Answer.
Silvery burbs.
What's that?
Silvery barbs, you have to re-roll that attack.
You successfully hit him. Can I get you to re-roll that?
Oh, yeah, I guess I can.
Burn my spell slots.
16?
That hits.
Yeah,
That's my
yeah.
But it's not a crit.
Yeah, nope, not a crit. So in total, with the 2 attacks that it does as it swipes at you with both claws, be very thankful for your friend up in the tree that goes, ah, ah! Silvery barbs! And you only take from both attacks 37 damage.
I'm gonna say that Hoots gets advantage from silvery barbs on his next attack.
This thing slashes into you, and it is not messing around.
All right then.
I'm not doing okay.
Nothing will ever be okay again.
Doomy, please make a wisdom save.
We have to run. Because we just pumped 100 and some odd damage.
You
into
were
this one
fine.
creature, and it's still up.
Actually, that was between 2 creatures.
It's been split. We haven't been focusing
You
fire.
guys split.
Still did a metric fuck ton of damage to a couple of them.
Yeah, this
What is your AC?
My AC, why it's 17.
This one comes up running, and you are ready for this thing as you just parry the claw and basically are facing 2 of these creatures. You dodge both attacks. Oris, you're up.
Like, is that all you've got?
Oris
Please
is
let
going
it be
to-
enough.
Oris is going to disengage from this thing
Okay.
and fly up like 30 feet in the air.
Okay.
So I'll just I'll set him up here beside me.
Okay.
Because I need him to be able to like deliver cure wounds with a touch later.
Maybe.
Wow.
Quill, it's your turn. This thing just slashed at you. You were just able to get out of the way from it. There was something silver that just basically blinded it for a second, only nicking you basically. Bit more of a nick, but you know, flavor wise.
Yeah.
I want to say it looks like a silvery Oris shadow that just like went right into its eyes.
Yeah.
An
Not
Oris
only do
echo,
I
if you
abuse my familiar, I abuse his shadows as well.
Cool. Cool. I don't like this, as that was a very large chunk of my health.
Hmm.
I am one more standard hit away from time. Will we wake up? Blue doesn't like this. I'm going to cast a quick little Zephyr Strike.
And getting the hell out of there.
You know it, baby. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna move. Let me count my time. 15, 20, 25, 30. Use my cat's ability to move even farther.
Mhm.
I'm moving down here.
One of my Wendigos went missing.
Didn't he
No, there's
die?
4 of them.
There's 4 of them.
No, I know, but it went missing on the chart.
Oh.
Oh,
No, there's one before me. Oh yeah, that
There
is.
are
Look at that.
3.
Oh,
One,
interesting. I'm
2,
gonna roll
3.
a percentile here to see if it goes after Quill's turn or not.
This
But
one
that's
is
the one
missing.
right beside me.
I know. All right, so Quill, what would you like to do with your turn?
Cool.
You
Which ones
activated
took damage again? The top right?
this one and this one.
Cool. I'm assuming even though these are trees, I can they're the stuff is not to the bottom of the floor like it's a regular fucking tree. I can
It-
see underneath the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see underneath the tree, but it is during a snowstorm, and with the distance that you are, I would say it is disadvantage
Just
Weather
because of
effects.
snow.
because of the snow. Yeah, it's pretty heavy. Like it is coming down pretty hard.
Cool. Then I'm going to take this time to drink a healing potion,
Okay, that is fair.
which I believe is 2d4 plus
Ooh.
Yep.
2. Okay. 2, but I can't add a +4 to this roll, can I?
No,
Can't help you there,
Not
Austin.
bad. It's 9.
Not bad.
Which isn't the end of the world. Cool. So, I can't drink a healing potion. I use my spell as my action.
no.
Isn't Zephyr Strike the
Zephyr
bonus
Strike's
action?
bonus.
Oh, right, it's a bonus action. Fuck yeah. Okay. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to hang out of this bad boy's casual walking range because I'm technically farther off. I just can't pull myself that far on the map.
Yep.
I'll do one more over just to make the point clear.
Yep.
And that will be my turn.
Okay. I did roll what I said above 50, it gets to go, and it does.
All right.
So it is going to definitely punch Doomy.
You can right click on it and add it to the turn order.
I think it's going to be dead this turn. It's okay.
Okay. All right.
Yep. 14 points of slashing damage
Stone's
and
endurance.
6 necrotic.
With Stone's endurance,
Yep.
she like grounds herself in the ground and takes a d12 off of that.
Go ahead and roll that.
Take
Nice
12 off
roll.
of that. How much
Nice
damage am I taking?
roll. You are going to take 9 damage in total. Necrotic is 6.
9 total.
So
Okay,
I don't
got it.
think you reduced necrotic
I think Stone's endurance is actually just
because you're raging as well.
Yeah, so rage doesn't reduce necrotic, but
No,
Stone's endurance.
I have resistance. Stone's and Stone's endurance doesn't do no.
Nope.
I
Okay.
non-magical attacks I have resistance against when I'm raging, but necrotic is different.
Okay. Perfect.
But thank you.
Hoots, it's your turn.
It
Oh,
is
and
my
it's
turn.
plus your Constitution modifier. It's a
Oh.
D12 plus your con,
Jesus.
So
And that's
add 3
good.
back.
and that counts against all types of damage, magical or otherwise. Doesn't matter.
So my
He's
little
exactly where she should be.
Eldritch Cannon is, saddling up close to Doomy.
Mhm.
I might even say it's like kind of like crawled up onto Doomy and it's like latched onto her arm.
Does she have a predator shoulder-mounted cannon?
Yeah, let's say that's exactly. It's controlled by me, but she definitely does right now. Hoots goes, "Hey Doomy, which one of those do you want dead?"
This one, right in front of her. Take her down.
One. That one. Okay.
Actually, no. Take the one you already attacked down.
That'd be that one.
That one, is that within 15 feet?
Yeah, I would say that's
should be.
within 15. Yep.
Okay, yeah. So it's just gonna spout a cone of fire.
Okay, so that's Dex.
Yeah. Dex saving throw
It
against.
passed.
So it's a 15.
It passed.
Okay, fair enough. So it's gonna take half of this. So, yeah.
3
It's gonna
damage.
take 3 points of fire damage, which is fine, because Hoots is gonna watch it hit that. He's going to move to, I'm gonna say here, and he's gonna hit it with uh we're gonna do acid splash.
Okay.
So I need to make it a dexterity saving throw. That should be a DC 15.
14, DC 15. Okay. This thing is barely hanging on. You can
Okay.
just see like its skin is starting to fall off, and you're seeing like necrotic bones starting to poke out from its body, and just like a
No.
Don't like that sound.
It's like abso-fucking-lutely not, bud.
as
Considering that would have been what, 13 points of damage you took this turn? Yeah.
yep. You are just hearing the most ungodly sounds from these things. And Hoots, the world stops. The snow stops. And standing beside you, there's a man in a very nice suit with probably some of the nicest shoes you would have ever seen on Earth.
Okay, but like, are we talking like Hoots standard nice, or are we
No,
talking like
no,
like are we talking like Prada or like a nice set of deniers? Like, what are
oh
we...
no. This is like fine Italian
Okay,
suit.
okay.
And he just adjusts his tie a little bit. You know, it took me a long time to find a good suit maker here in Naylor. A very long time.
Okay.
Coming to Naylor was a very interesting process.
I mean, I've heard a lot of people are dying to get in, but go on.
Well, here's the thing. Eric, right? Correct?
Nobody calls me that, but sure.
All right. So, Eric, my name is, well, you know what? It doesn't matter at this point. I tried
Oh,
talking to your other
I
I tried talking to your other two friends. One gave me a
okay.
pamphlet. It was very
Sounds like
strange.
Doomy.
The other
Go
one,
on.
well, it's just made me angry.
Sounds like Quill. Go on.
I tried the whole scary cult cloak thing.
Oh, were
It
those
is
your guys?
Yeah, they were. They were my
Uh,
guys.
you ever seen what looks like a grenade goes off? Because I hadn't until just then.
Yeah,
Let me tell
I'm
you.
not
Now you stop time.
you know
Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Sorry, you're saying?
Yeah. Yes. God, are you all like this?
Well, listen, bud, I'm not gonna lie to you. You stop time and you're wasting time here. I got nightmares beyond my comprehension to barbecue. Let's cut to the point. What are you trying to do?
You're
Trying to
trying
make
to
a deal?
rescue a friend. Am I
Yep,
correct?
that's 100% correct.
I can make your travels easier for a deal.
It depends what you mean by travels and deal and easier. You're gonna have to define your terms.
Well, God, all of you.
See, listen, my dad, not much of a businessman. My mom, on the other hand, she grew up a rancher. And what I've understood is that a lot of times what people say and what they actually mean are two very different important things. So if you're trying to come out here and fuck me over, I'm going to do like my mom does to people like you and straddle you to the underside of a bull. So let's
All right. All right.
make it
All
worth
right.
my time.
I will speak plainly then.
Not a euphemism.
It's not.
I want to get back to Earth.
Okay.
I have been trying for years. What you're seeing right now is just a projection of me talking to you, as if obviously we're floating in the middle of the air and time seems paused. It's
That's
not
kind of nice.
that tricky of magic, but I mean, you're taking advantage of the fact that you're trying to have a smoke while it's basically just us hallucinating this.
Listen, you give me an opportunity, but I'm gonna
No,
hack a dart any chance I get.
he he reaches into his pocket and pulls out a cigarette and just goes, "You know what? Fine. If when in Rome," and then throws the pack of cigarettes to the side and lights it up. And he goes,
This looks more like
"I
the Rocky
want to
Mountains,
get,
but
I want to get back to Earth,
okay,
and I want to try and bring magic back there. Think about
okay.
what you could do with all of at your hands, at your fingertips. Think about
From
what you
what
could do."
I
from what
like
I
to
und-
think in
Hmm?
in the backdrop of all of this, he's like, think of what you could do, and you just see Oberyn ready to fucking fireball some shit again with some sadistic glee in his behind his
Yes,
eyes.
exactly. Think about the problems we could solve. Now, I know that my god is not necessarily the nicest creature in the world,
which one?
but,
Because I grew up only believing there was one. So you got to be a little bit more specific.
well, the one that you killed my cultists for,
Oh yeah, Cthulhu Humpy, whatever.
sure.
I don't read
This
much
dude's
old
just gonna
literature.
kill us.
It's- he's just exasperated. It's just you can just see in his face. It's just like of
Little did
all
he
the
know that this
groups.
was the wisest of us all.
Listen, so you want to bring an eldritch abomination back to Earth?
Controlled
Okay,
eldritch abomination.
listen, I've watched enough sci-fi to understand that every single time somebody tells me that they can control the Eldritch Abomination, that's how you get an Earth invasion. I played Doom, except for Doom 64 because that's not worth your time. What's your plan here? Like we're talking about bringing Earth magic back to Earth. You're going to bring back an Eldritch Abomination and you're going to attempt to control it.
A frozen one, yes.
Okay, I've also seen this movie. You're gonna so it's frozen in ice.
I'm
Have
sorry,
you
I'm actually from the 1960s. I've been
Oh,
trapped
you've missed out
here.
on the best sci-fi. Every book you've read up until
Yes.
now got improved upon later. Have you seen Stargate? I'm telling you, best science fiction show ever.
So it's run by nerds?
Which is run by nerds. You're gonna have to be a
Just the
whole.
world?
No. When I left, well, we had a prime minister. I think was a nerd. I don't know what the American president's like. I imagine he seems like a pretty stand up fella. I bet he'd play. He'd be like into video games or something. He's old. Sorry,
Um,
I'm totally off topic. Get on with it.
I, I feel like we need to confer that he's talking about recent times and not the previous.
Yeah,
yes.
apparently.
He just goes, "All
Which would have
right.
been after the 2021 election. Like, don't-
I am going to state this then." And he flicks his cigarette down to the ground. I want to get back to Earth. And I know, Eric, what you were thinking about.
You gotta be a whole lot more specific, bud.
You were wanting to leave.
Yeah, I got things to do. I got shit to think about.
Well, he flicks a business card and gives it to you. And he goes,
Where'd you get business cards made in the? You know, never mind. We don't have time for this.
"Hey, you take a look at that man down there. He summons a damn bike.
Yeah, he's a wizard.
Wizards are very impressive things, especially when they know the things from Earth.
Yeah, but it's soft touch laminated. Like,
I pay very good money for everything I own."
yeah, the
I,
embossing says just about that.
I,
Like, holy shit.
I imagine in Hoot's mind, he's just like, this motherfucker is probably like Patrick Bateman. He's gonna kill us all.
I,
Um,
He's
What's the deal?
The
How
deal
how do
is
we get you back into? How do you want to get back to Earth, and what do my gaggle of idiots play
I
into that?
have a theory, and it involves these. And he has a bag of what looks like seeds. I believe that there can be a gate opened. If you plant these, it might just work. And
What kind of seeds are they? It's just like
they're
a
trees.
bag. Okay.
They're
They
like
in-
it looks like basically like large seeds, like something that like almost like pine cones, basically. Like it would be like something like the size of a pine cone.
okay.
Yeah.
They're not beans then.
No,
Okay.
not magical.
This is David asking that question. This is
Yes,
not
it's not
Hoots
beans.
asking
Yes.
that question.
No, it is not magic beans. I'm not giving magic beans to you
Just say
guys.
that's a bold move.
No.
I was gonna
They're
say
the
I
best.
made the wrong deal.
They're
Yeah.
the best item in the game, I believe. I love
Yeah.
the bag of beans.
But he snaps his fingers. He is gone.
Am I holding the beans?
No, you are holding the business card.
Maybe it's one of those cards with seeds in it that you can plant.
And Doomy, it's your turn. Yep.
I'm muted. Hi. Okay. Well, I didn't see any of that. Look, there's a Wendigo in front of me. Smash it.
Kill it with fire.
One.
Which one are you
Yeah.
trying to hit?
One right in front of me.
This one?
First attack is going to do. You said the divine is halved.
Yep.
So,
No, divine is
4.
not halved, but as you swing, you just hear a sizzling sound as you take its head completely off.
As I finish the downward swing, cutting that one's head off, I want to turn around and swing at the one behind me.
Yep.
The one closest or the one already damaged?
The one closest. I'm not taking the opportunity attack.
All right, 18 hits.
And that will be 15 points of damage.
Okay.
And I guess I probably stepped half a step closer.
Yep. All right. Doomy, you're done. This Wendigo begins to climb the tree. And you just hear sinking into the tree trunk. And you can feel it as it's climbing up towards you.
I see.
I'm going to give it half movement because it is climbing a tree. And it's doing... Actually, you know what? I'm going to roll for its strength.
I was 30 feet up.
30 feet up. He was right at the base of the tree. I'm going to say
I
it's
bet
going to
they
get
can jump.
one attack at your feet, basically.
All right.
Jump.
What's your
Might as
AC?
well jump.
Right now it's 18. I'll tell you what it needs to be.
You just see this thing slash at your feet, just missing. And you're just like, oh god! And it's your turn, sir.
Well, that's a big old pile of bullshit right
Please also give me a wisdom check.
there. Did I not pass it previously, or do we have to? Is it an every round thing for these?
Aura. It's when it enters the aura. So you left the aura, and then yeah.
All right. I will make a wisdom check.
Bye, Ben.
That'd be a 23.
Yeah, you're fine.
So this thing's right in my face.
Yeah, and it is like clawing madly at you. You can tell this thing is like almost dead.
Well, you know what you do with things that are almost dead. You I might have to. Sorry, you said the radiant damage, it seemed to take full effect on this thing?
Yes, it
before?
does.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it to. I'm gonna try a sacred flame on it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
That's a DC 16.
DC 16 dexterity.
Yep.
It passes.
All right, so no damage.
No
and I'm
damage.
like, well, this is bullshit. So I'm going to um, tip my goddamn wizard hat to it and use my starry step once again because astral elves can do it a number of times equal to their proficiency bonus.
All right.
And I'm gonna starry step to the ground and then using my movement 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Perfect.
That seems legit.
That seems legit. Yeah, you just fucking bolted from the tree. And beside you, the snow stops. And a man is standing there in a suit.
Is he wearing a goddamn wizard hat?
He's not wearing a goddamn wizard hat.
Then he
but
doesn't matter.
So he looks to you
You're not my supervisor.
and he goes, "Should I even try at this point?"
Sorry. Time stop?
No, not really. It's more an illusional
Oh,
effect.
drugs. Gotcha.
Yes, I mean basically it's elder god magic, really.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Drugs.
It's yes.
Drugs.
Warlock packs,
Drugs.
you're a wizard.
That's the thing. What's up? Are we on a
I'm
clock or no?
trying to, yeah, very short amount of time to speak. I'm trying to be blunt because apparently I have to be with you people.
I open up my BlackBerry playbook and I open a ticket.
What is that?
This would be an electronic device. Think of it like a punch card system that can store all of the books that you write down, and then it's complicated. It's basically magic.
Interesting.
Yes.
I seem to have missed a lot from Earth. It would be okay.
Cool. You're revealing more and more of your hand every time you speak.
Well,
what do you
it's
need, and in what kind of a time capacity? Because I'm a little spoken for
I
today.
want to go back to Earth. I
Okay.
am working on a way. Wait, what are you doing?
Interdimensional travel. All right, so that fits a certain priority. Now is the
Sorry,
impact high or low, and is your urgency high or low? I need to codify
I'm
this.
sorry. What are you? I'm sorry. What are you doing?
I'm making sure I have all of the details correct, sir, in your request.
This is not a request. This is a deal. I'm trying to make a deal with you, not with
Oh.
anybody else.
Oh, see, no, I'm sorry. I'm union. I can't operate outside of the confines of my current deal. However, I'd be willing to entertain outside offers, but it has to be very specifically worded. It matters because collective bargaining, it's a thing.
Do
Like,
you want to go back to Earth or not?
I'm a level with you, bud. I used to ride a bike to work and live in a server room and eat noodles. And now I can blow shit up with my mind and affect gravity and fireball things that annoy me. There's a couple of things that are kind of weird here, like pooping's a little harder than it used to be because elvish. Did you know that elves don't really poop? It's a
I,
thing.
I mean, being an elf myself, off topic.
It's a thing. And you know what? Pooping used to be the best part, but without having a cell phone, it's significantly less enjoyable now. So I'm
I
getting
don't even know
over
what
it.
a cell phone is.
I know
talking-
it's a small one of these that can give you unlimited, unfathomable information at your fingertips that you will never use because you'll instead watch moving images of pictures of cats and goth chicks and fishnets.
He just
He's not wrong.
stops. He
That
just
is modern day
stops
you.
and he goes, "I picked the wrong group of adventurers."
No.
And
Now hold on, sir. I need your complete information before I let you off the line. And this is being recorded for quality assurance. What is your name?
and as soon as he snaps, you're back in the woods.
I
And
see.
the-
How much of my ticket did I finish filling out? in that time.
You got like a little bit. He didn't say his name or anything like that, but you definitely had his description. Which I'm going to say pale, tall man, skinny, who looked unnaturally skinny because of his pinstriped suit.
All right, I rolled a d20, 10 or better. Because it's a BlackBerry playbook, I want to say that I was like, click, and took his picture.
I'm going to
This call
say
is
it
being
does
recorded
not
for quality
work.
assurance purposes.
I'm going to say that the picture did not work because it.
If I was able to type notes on a keyboard.
Question.
Yeah.
How does magic show up on a picture?
Like, you could take a picture of an illusion.
Yeah.
Because the photo doesn't reveal that it's an illusion. Right?
You have a picture of the bastard.
Cool. I like it. Find me a cool, awesome picture later. and
I
we
will
can share
find
it.
you a picture later of this guy. This thing goes charging at Doomy. I
I
need
end
to
my
take out
turn.
some rage here. And 2 claws come down onto Doomy, and both of them miss. Because your AC is 18, correct?
17.
17. Oh, one does hit, actually. So you take 6 damage in total. That is including your reducing.
Okay.
And then the second one will go and try and attack you.
Hey. Hello, friends.
Okay. 1 second here. So I need you to take 32 damage and divide that by half.
Oh, but I'm gonna do Stone's Endurance again.
Okay, so that's this is the slashing damage.
Once per short rest.
No, I get 3 uses, and then I have to take a long rest.
Oh, they updated Goliath goodness.
Yes,
they sure
they did.
I love it.
So this
I'm
is
gonna
just
reduce it by 7.
Okay.
Oh wait, plus reduce it by 10.
Okay, reduce it by 10. So 32 divided by half.
By 2
So that would be
16.
16.
Minus 10 is 6.
So it's 6. And then you take 14 necrotic damage.
Got it. Cool.
All right. Owl. Oris.
Oris is going to survey the battlefield.
Yes.
I feel. And give me a moment. I need to throw some Goliaths away. Yeah, Oris is going to come down and kind of hover behind Doomy a little bit.
Okay.
Within, like, kind of touch range, but behind her.
Okay.
And he's going to hold his action. Because I'm going to cast a spell
Hold his
through him
action.
on Albrin's turn.
Perfect.
Yep.
Quill, it's your turn.
Cool. I'm not having a good time. I'm a little scared. I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna move up. And which one had taken damage recently? The big one to the south?
Yes.
Cool. So I'm gonna start by shooting my bow.
Okay.
I still have my my Zephyr strike up,
Okay. So you get advantage on an attack roll.
and I can deal an extra 1d8.
And
Yeah,
you
I
have a
would
d4 on every attack as well.
Yeah.
Three doodle. So I'm gonna go for that with advantage. So that's gonna be a dirty 20, or it's gonna be a dirty 20. I'm assuming that hits.
Yes, it does.
Cool. After that, we're gonna go for my first bit of damage, which is now on the floor.
Die gone. Die down.
Sucks because that was totally a high number. That's okay.
Saving Private Die.
So that's going to be 7 damage.
7 damage. This
then
is
I'm gonna-
piercing.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I'm going to roll another d8 from my thingamabobber.
Okay. And this is Zephyr Strike. What kind of damage is that?
3 more piercing.
It is
Piercing? Okay.
magical piercing.
Magical
Yes,
piercing.
I
Okay,
do.
perfect. That's
And-
important.
Okay. And then I'm going to attack. I'm sorry, I'm going to mark it as my favorite foe. I'll do another 1d4 for 2 more damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pull out another arrow and shoot it again, while making a very unappealing battle cry that I will not imitate right now. Okay, so that would be 12, but I'm going to add my d4 to that to make it a 14.
14 damage.
I know,
For
no,
14 to
14
hit? 14 does hit.
Perfect. So we're going to roll our 1d8 damage on that, and I don't get to add my other bonus again. Okay, that's going to be another 6 damage.
Okay. Okay, perfect.
And after I do that, I'm going to move, because I can now add another bit of distance to my movement. And I'm going to move back up to here.
So your arrows go pelting into the back of this beast. It doesn't seem as phased, but you can definitely tell that the magic that your bow has been kind of melting into it a bit. So it is doing full effect, basically.
Cool.
And we're going to go to Hoots.
Yep.
Back to you,
Hoots.
Hoots.
You are floating there with a card now in your hand.
Oh no, Hoots shoves it like into his jacket and is like, "I'll read that later." And first things first. So those two Wendigos are basically shoulder to shoulder on Doomy, right?
Correct, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna need them both to make a dexterity saving throw of 15.
This one fails.
Okay, so he takes 5 points of fire damage.
Okay. And that one will take half. Okay, perfect.
We're gonna nickel and dime them to death. And then I think Hoots is going to look down at the one that's like in the tree. So it's like climbed up the tree, but it's looking pretty sickly, right?
It's looking very sickly, and it has eyes on you. You can see red piercing eyes just staring at you.
Okay, well that's fucking creepy, and Hoots doesn't like that. So it's going to. Oh no, shit, that might not work. Hold on, we gotta do some math. Well, Hoots is first gonna move back 5 feet, and then cast Tasha's Caustic Brew on that one. So it's gonna take 2d4 damage.
Yep.
Actually, sorry, it needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
It failed its saving throw.
'Kay,
So, don't worry about the damage.
Okay.
As you throw this acid, you just see these eyes just kind of melt, and you see what almost looks like the face of a man appear through the skull of this moose as it falls to the ground.
Now, is he wearing a pinstriped suit and a pompous attitude?
No.
All right.
Damn it.
Shame.
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 But yeah, the body just comes falling down to the ground, slamming into the snow.
Fucking gross, bud.
Hoots is
Yep.
done. It's now Doomy.
All right. Guy to the south is the one I've been hitting already.
Yep.
We're really upset. We're gonna attack recklessly, which means we get advantage, which makes it a 22 to hit.
You hit on the first attack.
15 points.
Okay. Oh, these are magical, so yeah. Okay.
Oh, I forgot to add my Divine Fury to that. I'm going to add it to the next one.
You can just click it.
I can just click Divine Fury.
Hmm.
Click
No, I
the
can't.
divine fury.
You have to click the
Oh, yes,
dice
I can.
beside it. Yeah.
5. Add 5 to that.
Okay. Okay, perfect.
And then we swing again.
As you swing into this one, it's coming down for like a claw attack on you, and you just slice it like right in twain. And again, you see this almost like humanoid face drop as it crumples to the ground.
As the face shows up, Demon's like, you fought bravely.
Yep. Scorch.
And that will end my turn.
Okay,
This
perfect.
other Wendigo will get advantage on attacks against me.
Okay. Auburn, you're up.
All right. Gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and move myself down here. And on the screen, just adjust a little bit so everybody can see. There we go. And so is one of them by Doomy now done and
Yes.
dead and fallen?
Yes, the one there is dead.
Okay. You wanna mark him as dead?
How do you mark as dead? I never
You click apply the status condition of the big red X.
Oh, the big red X.
Top right corner. There you go.
Ah, okay.
Womp womp.
You know, there's little things that I still don't know about Roll20 because I just delete things and it's just like, oh wait, no, you can just do that.
It's all good. So that one still seems very much alive. So I'm gonna keep concentrating on bless, and I'm gonna dump a sacred flame into it.
Okay.
DC 16 dexterity saving throw, please.
Fine. It's fine. Sorry.
Oh, okay. So takes no damage.
Okay. Perfect.
I was gonna heal Doomy, but she's fine. She'll be fine. It's all good. We'll do that later. Horus is in prime position to cure you if you need to. That'll be my turn.
This Wendigo is looking at Doomy and then bolts off Doomy and goes straight for Auburn.
Attacks of opportunities.
It does take an attack of opportunity.
That's not the first attack of my turn, so it's not going to have the Divine Fury.
No.
But I am raging. And a 10 won't hit it.
10 won't hit it.
You used reckless attack before?
I did.
You are recklessly attacking all the way through, my friend.
It's 11 does miss though.
But still 11 I miss.
Basically it just kicks up a bunch of snow, throwing it into your face.
Did you also add your D4 for bless? Does a 15
does
hit?
a 15 hit?
15 does hit.
Oh,
As
great.
it throws snow in your face, your axe comes cleaving through the falling snow, and you hit, dealing quite a bit of damage.
22.
Yep. Perfect. But Auburn, what is your AC again?
Right
Being a
now,
barbarian.
it is 18.
Okay. I hit.
I will use shield to make it a 23.
It hits on one of the attacks.
Okay.
And you will take 27 damage.
I take 27 damage.
As this thing just claws right into you. It smelt something hopefully easier to hit, but apparently not exactly.
It is what it is.
Yep. Horus, you're up. Horus, not Horus. Horus.
Horus is going to fly
Horus is
over
my
and take
sister.
the help action, and the next person. So Quill, the next attack that you shoot against it is going to have advantage.
All right, and Quill, you're up.
Well. Quill is going to do a thing and do another thing because he's got some things to do. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna cast a spell. You want to spell I'm gonna cast? I'll tell you what spell I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals. I'm not gonna cast Speak with Animals. This is the time to make, now that there's only one of them, it's time to make friends.
All you just hear is just.
Cool. I've seen these things go down. I'm a little scared. I'm not quite as scared anymore. I'm gonna cast Hail of Thorns. So that's gonna be really sweet. And then I'm going to fire my bow at my boy with advantage because thank you, James.
Can Hail of Thorns, sir?
What?
Okay.
What?
You're gonna kill Oris.
No, I'm not.
And
I'm
me.
aiming for the back side of it, which is not within 5 feet.
That's not how magic works. It's everything within 5 feet of the target, which is
A lot.
a lot. So it's all of this. Yeah. So, also, because I'm open and honest, how much damage did I take last round, Riley?
27.
27. So 13. A 12, unfortunately, is lower than a 13. Nobody has Bless anymore. My concentration is gone.
Right. Okay, so I'm not going to cast that spell. I forgot that it has to be on the center of the target. I can't shoot its foot.
It's a thing.
Yeah. Fine, maybe I will speak with animals. No, I'm gonna cast.
All you hear is the voice in your head, and it's Oris saying, "Help me!"
I've been captive for 40 years.
You know, I want to say no, because his inner monologue is absolutely, I am the baddest motherfucker here. You see me take down that mammoth? Oris for life.
Well, I will then. I'm gonna Zephyr Strike again.
Hurt.
That
Yep.
first attack was going to be a 14,
14 hits.
but because I've got advantage, I'm going to use it to see if I can get that that nat 20 here.
Yep, obviously.
Oh, better though. That's a 24.
Amazingly, still hits.
That shit too much damage, doesn't it?
You hit too well.
Wouldn't that suck?
Max.
You hit too well, so the cut was too clean, and so you do half damage.
No,
There are
or because this
ways
is a
in
zombie
order.
type thing, right? You're hitting too well. You literally shoot through a hole in it.
There's
Don't give me
way lower
ideas for
enemy.
my Halloween event, okay?
Oh, I'm sorry. You rolled an even number for your attack. It doesn't hit. You literally can't even.
What are the odds? Anyways,
Uh,
for my first bit of damage on the first attack, the first bit of damage is going to be a nice little 12.
Okay.
I'm going to mark it as my favorite foe, but first I'm going to roll my other d8 for a 7 more damage for a total of 19. Then I'm going to add my 1d4 from marking as my favorite foe for another 4 damage for a total of 23.
Okay.
Then, knocking another arrow in the sweet way that I do, I'm going to go for my next attack. And that's going to be it's not bad, 23.
It goes right through one of the holes I was talking about.
Fuck you.
Hits Auburn right square in the nose. I die.
So that hits. I'm going to roll my damage, which is going to be another 7 damage.
Okay.
And my movement is doubled because I did hit this turn. So I'm going to head over behind Doomy. And I'm going to... I'm not going to do anything yet. That'll be me.
Hoots, you're up.
It's gonna move probably here, and by his math, yeah, that'll do. Another Tasha's Caustic Brew.
Okay, that's a.
So I need a
okay.
DC 15 dexterity save.
Buying shots for just one person.
It's
Hoots
interesting.
flips his shotgun, fires. The acid goes splashing through, and you see one last humanoid face as the acid burns off. Quiet just hits the land. And you see spirits, blue energy, leaving the four bodies. Now, there is a rule that is written here, but I like the idea of a little bit of suspense and a little bit of weirdness. I would like all of you to please roll a wisdom save
Without bless.
without bless.
That's be a 9, good buddy.
That's 14.
17.
Wisdom. I have something about wisdom saves. Give me a second about saves.
That's danger sense. That's something else.
No, I have something else.
This is
Yeah.
not a trap. I mean,
It feels
kind
like
of
a
is.
trap,
I
man.
mean, it kind of is, but
Fine. I failed. You happy?
now, okay. Now, here's the next part that I'm going to do. I have a number. I would like you both to roll a d20.
Ooh.
4.
He's just mad that we won.
7.
Okay. Okay.
Did
Thank
you
you.
not want me to turn into a Wendigo? I'm just
What
gonna say it.
do I feel? Peckish.
Does Oris have to roll?
No.
That's the most terrifying shit of all.
No.
Ours is like his inner monologue becomes his outer monologue, and he starts just growing elk antlers.
It's years of abuse, and he's
Wen-
ready to take that shit out on you.
Wendigoras.
Wendigorus.
I'm
Oh,
going
no.
to just
It's a
say
Jedi and Wendigo.
that all of you have this weird feeling.
I rolled a 17. Don't say all
Like
of us.
something just weird happened.
Oh, of course, something weird just happened. We got attacked by a bunch of fucking Wendigos in a goddamn forest with a time-stopping man in a suit, being like, "Let's make a deal, but I don't want to stay on the phone long enough to complete my trouble ticket."
Auburn just throws his hat into the snow, and obviously, two of you did not see a man in a suit.
Was he wearing a suit when we talked to him?
No, he was wearing a cloak because he was trying to be because he knew that you guys were not from Earth, so the suit would have been completely lost. And he's a man about, decorum.
Yeah, he comes across that way. Totally.
I mean,
Absolutely.
yeah.
High AC, wizard hit points. I have a D6 for hit points.
Yeah. And that's the reason why it totally went after you. But yeah, the forest quiets down, and you guys are just still have some travel time left if you want to go, but gonna have to try and get yourself back on course.
I'm a dump a 2nd level cure wounds into myself.
I'm gonna say that you guys still have a couple of hours that are still travelable, but you have to get yourselves back on course. So I would like to hear how you guys want to try and get back on course.
I'm really good at my surroundings and how to find the way to go.
Okay.
So I'm just going to be good at that.
So
if I'm
please
being
choose.
honest.
Yeah.
Please what?
Please give me a survival check then, sir. If you're so good at surviving.
I mean, would that be an advantage because of my abilities?
So that's why you're trained in it in the
yeah.
first place.
That's what
Meh, 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 meh.
I'd
That'd be
also
a
like.
dirty 20, baby.
There it is.
okay. 30-20. What's up, David?
Oh, I was gonna say if he fails, I'm gonna also roll survival. But if
I would actually like one from you as well. Let's get
it's
let's
a
get
22.
I want in on
that.
Hmm.
That's what guidance is for.
Oh, God, it's back.
question my wild wilderness abilities?
Yes, actually, I do.
I will
You know what?
you.
You look like sure, Hiss from the Jungle Book, the snake, not the cat, not
Ka.
Shere Khan.
Ka. His
Ka,
name
yeah,
is Ka.
that's right. He looks like Ka,
That's great.
right?
A little bit. I'll give a little bit of that.
The
Yeah.
tongue is so fleshy, the fleshy tongue. I
You
love it.
guys slowly start to get yourselves on track again. Hoots and Quill, you guys kind of just start seeing where you are. You're down the mountain. You're into a valley, basically. Like that tunnel took you right down to pretty much near, not near, but like on the pathway.
Okay.
You're sheltered from the wind in this valley as you guys are traveling.
Does anybody else need a bit of a top up?
I could use a top up.
All right,
It would be nice to get a top up.
I
Yeah.
have a spell slot left that I can heal somebody with.
I've got
Unless
2.
Quill, do you have any spells for the healings?
I can cast aid one more time for 5.
That's right. You don't have Goodberry, do you?
Ah, bitch.
I see how it is.
I leave you alone for 5 minutes.
Do me. You're gonna get. Hold on. That's 4 points of healing. Does my arcane firearm work for that too? So would that actually be 11?
You know, actually,
I think it does. Yeah, it
Okay.
does because it's
So
basically you just take your shotgun, hold still.
yeah, I'm gonna put this against the back of your skull. Don't ask questions.
Okay. Thank you, friend Quill.
Unfortunately, it is only damage rolls, not healing rolls.
Okay.
But I mean, you still cast through your shotgun, so I mean, I still like the picture of that where you're
Yeah.
just like, hold still.
He doesn't have to cast through it. He just has to be holding it.
Yeah, I picture
Wait.
Homer with the makeup gun where it's like, hold on a second, and puts like the makeup on Marge, and he's like, sorry, I had it set to whore.
Do you need more hit points back, Doomy?
I'm at roughly little over half, but I'll be fine.
So yeah,
Quill, I will dump a
There's 10.
heal into you as well.
How much do I get?
6.
That's better than nothing.
It's what I got.
so
Thank you, Hoots.
so you guys start winding your way through this valley, and
Slots left.
you're starting
And
to
more
see
Wendigo.
interesting outcroppings of minerals and things like that that are literally starting to poke through the ground. Like these are incredibly rich veins that have kind of been open up in the ground as you're traveling.
Veins
Uh,
of what?
you're seeing silver, you're seeing cobalt, you're seeing like all sorry, cobalt.
Hold
Sorry,
on,
no, the wrong one.
No, no, you said it. You
The
said
wrong
it. No
one.
Dixie
Wrong
Jackson.
one. Wrong one.
Backsies,
Who's gonna start making some money?
No, there's one speck of cobalt. No, no, sorry. Sorry, you're seeing like silver, and other kind of rich, rare, like
That is also currency.
it is currency. It is. But you're starting to, but like it's in like an incredibly hard to access area. Like, and you still sometimes hear some sounds of creatures in the distance. Not a very hospitable area. But you're also seeing some kind of glowing gems like deep in the crevices. When you think back to that vision, Quill, you are on the right track because you remember seeing those colorful gems.
What time of day we got at this point?
I would say very late afternoon, early evening.
Okay. So we've been hauling ass through the snow all day.
Yeah, you guys are getting pretty tired at this point.
Cool.
Any further pushing probably would give you guys exhaustion.
Let's, gents, why don't you find us a good flat spot? We'll set up our sauna hut and
Yeah, give
you know,
me
crank
a
up the temperature just a little bit.
give me
It's not even cold though.
No, but it's wet, and that's the problem.
Aren't
Give
saunas
me,
wet too, technically?
Yeah, but I mean, as long as you don't get out, it's fine.
give me a survival check, guys, to see if you can find like a suitable area.
Woof, that's a natural 1 for 5.
That's
Baby,
You
that's
know
a
what?
nat 20, motherfucker.
I decided to be a survivalist today, so that's a 26.
Nat
Um,
20 for you.
Nat
though,
20
Phil?
and then a 26. Like
Total of 25
you,
for me.
you guys, as you're going down, you find a very interesting kind of spot. You actually find remnants of a previous campsite, something that was there who knows how long ago. But what you find is, Quill, as you go and take a look, you find a note on just this little pedestal, or on like this little stump, basically.
What does the note say, DM Daddy?
The note,
The don't? That sounds
the
like the
note.
situation.
The note basically says, "You're in Wendigo
You're in.
country. This is
You're in
not a
Wendigo
safe
country."
area. However, inside this note, there are 3 wards. Please post them up on the trees nearby to help protect you."
Cool. I kind of look at this and go, I kind of turn to Hoots and I go, I kind of look at Hoots for a second. I go, no, this is probably not your thing. And I turn over to Auburn. I go, this seems more like your thing. What's this mean? And I give you the note.
Hold on there, good buddy. I don't read slips of paper that people hand to me. It's a professional occupational hazard. But why don't you put it over on the log there, and we'll get Oris to read it quick. He's very learned. He's very learned. He knows about this kind of stuff.
I kind of go, well, I'm smarter than your bird. I can just read it to you.
Okay. I move 20 feet back and let him read it.
I read the note to him and I flip it around and show him the symbols.
Okay.
It's basically like an anti-curse ward, an anti it's a protection ward, basically. It wards off undead.
Like a scroll of protection kind of thing.
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
It's just basically just somebody had an extra spell slot at the end of the day and left it there.
I like it.
In case somebody was traveling through.
Well, that's good to know. We'll hang on to them, and if we need them, we'll use them, and if not, we'll post them up for the next folks that come through. And he finishes casting of the dome of being comfortable and safe all night.
Yep. And the dome is nice and warm. You guys are safe inside. And we have a very important question. Who's taking first watch?
I can't see anything in the dark.
Oris is taking first watch. Albrin will do it, so Oris does it.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Albrin can't leave the dome or the dome disappears. So Oris does it.
All right. Oris.
I will look through his eyes and
Yeah.
yada yada yada.
How far out does Oris go when you're giving me this perception check?
But it's 120 feet for Find Familiar
Yeah.
for him to be able to like relay senses back.
How far is 100 feet? That's, okay,
I
yeah.
believe it's 100 feet.
I'm thinking in my head how far that is.
Yeah.
It's approximately more than
Sorry,
90, but less than
100 feet for him to be able to communicate telepathically with me, but he can move farther than that while I'm viewing
Okay.
his shenanigans.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll get him to fly up a bit and give us a bird's eye view and just like kind of keep moving around, like leaping from tree to tree as owls are
Okay.
wont to do.
Okay. So yeah, you've got a pretty good sense of the area. As he's flying, you do get this unsettling feeling.
Okay.
As you're watching the bird fly through.
Is it similar to what we felt before? This just like this place sucks and is creepy?
This place sucks and it's creepy, and not approaching the camp or anything at all, and just staring off into the distance.
Hmm.
It does see another Wendigo,
Okay.
but it is not actively hunting or anything like that. It is just staring off.
We're not supposed to be here. People shouldn't be here. It's almost like we've warned people in the womb not to come here. Huh. Funny that. Huh.
Funny that. But it doesn't have any red eyes or anything like that. It is just a blank. It almost looks like a scarecrow, just standing on the like very tip of a mountain.
Did Hoots use his Nokia alarm before going to bed?
Yeah, definitely. He would have taken the time to cast it ritually.
All right. Yeah. All of that.
Okay.
Albrun is paranoid.
Yep.
And you said that we had left that fight feeling like exposed and unsettled.
Oh, 100%.
As in, like, Albrun knows what it is to be whammied.
Mm-hmm.
Would he have an inkling of that based on his experiences?
Whammied. Like as in
like
cursed?
Somebody cast a spell on you and it took effect.
No.
Okay.
Alburn does not feel whammied.
Okay, fair enough. So he's like, that
you
day,
can even
nothing
roll me
stuck.
an arcade. You can even roll me an arcane check.
Sure.
Arcade fire check.
An arcade fire check. That'd be a 12.
Yeah, you're pretty sure you don't feel whammied.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
All of,
yeah. You know what?
all of the
Yeah.
insight.
Yeah. You don't feel whammied.
Just a little peckish.
Just a little
chicken.
peckish.
And kitty. I like it.
Who would you like to wake up next?
Do I feel like chicken or pussy? It's gonna be Hoots.
What did you just say?
Sir.
I could have said
Moving
Goose.
right along.
Long.
Wendigos make you nibble.
Uh,
Hoots, I wake you up. Well, hello.
I got the like accurate like Hoots depiction of.
Yes. Now, is Hoots actually wearing like full-on earmuffs as he goes through the woods?
No.
Okay. Because that wouldn't be so bad either.
No. You've got to have the hat with like the things on the side that are full of.
yeah.
Yeah, it would be cold. That does seem like something Hoots would have acquired. Just one of like the bush hats. What are they called?
Yeah. There's a
like,
name for them.
It's a rabbit hat.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Hoots. Or do you guys have any kind of interaction? I should say.
I'm like, the dome is warm. Oris doesn't see anything kicking around much. I mean, like, there's Wendigos back the way we came, give or take, but they're not moving in our general direction. This place sucks and is not meant for people.
Oh, it's straight up called an aviator hat, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh.
I like it. to go with your aviators.
Yeah. I gotta buy one now.
They're cheap.
Sorry, say again.
There's Wendigos back the way we came.
That makes sense.
Yeah, like full on skinwalker creepiness.
You said the word.
I know. I know.
What,
Yeah.
you don't like Skinwalker?
No, I don't. Both me and Hoots do not.
It's the thing.
Um,
But yeah, the dome is reasonably protective. Like nothing's gonna get us, so that's fine. Just don't. If you leave the dome and you get scared, come back inside the dome.
I have no plans on leaving the dome.
All right, yeah, it'll be fine. I'm going to bed now, and he like pulls the ripcord on his sleeping bag and just like,
But before you do,
what's up?
did you get a business card?
You know, he never gave me. Does it say his name on there?
Doesn't
my-
say his name on there.
It does.
Oh,
His
good.
name is Darwin Lancaster.
I'm gonna write this on this random business card I have.
Darwin
Darwin?
Lancaster.
Darwin Lancaster. That's all it says on there. And there is a symbol in the back that you don't necessarily recognize. You can give me a religion or history check, or
Arcane?
I will give you arcane. I will
Arcana?
give you arcane.
Probably a thumbprint reader that you push your hand or a drop of your blood into to activate it.
That's a 13 even on a with a +6.
Okay. I'm going to say that you don't know what it is.
Okay.
But it's a beautiful, like beautiful matte card. Again, brilliantly embroidered. And it just like this would be an expensive card to print in the real world.
Yeah. Darwin Lancaster. Does that name mean anything to you?
You can give
No.
me a roll, actually. Sure.
Me? Both of us? Or I
Yeah,
guess
both
can
of you.
give
Both
our-
history. You can do a history check for that.
All right. Call it a 15 because casual.
Man, I'm rolling shit. 9.
Name ring a bell?
I'm gonna say no.
All right.
No, I'm gonna say no. Yeah, I'm gonna say no.
I got his picture on the playbook,
Yep.
so
And-
we can show it to folks in the womb. That'll be good.
So yeah, you turn it around. You see this man, elf man, tall, thin. The pinstripe suit basically makes him look even thinner. Like he's like it. It almost feels wrong looking at the picture. Like the portions and the body just are wrong.
I knew a girl in high school who looked like that. It wasn't a good thing.
Like dressing in the suit, or just like a little like she needed maybe some help.
Oh, like she needed to eat more. Like up
Okay, yeah.
north, we had a lot of parents who away a lot of their
yeah.
money. So
That too. Where it's like, what you have for dinner? It's like,
sleep.
sleep, a credit card, and a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Now I get you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little weird, stop in time, pretty cool. Pretty sure it's not healthy. It's not the healthy way to do that. Pretty sure that they probably had a little bit of an aneurysm or something from that. So,
Well, did he tell you what he wanted to do?
something about going back to Earth, but he kept interrupting me, and
Yeah, that sounds
finally
about right.
he just like peaced out. He's like, "You people," and I'm like, "What do you mean, you people?" And
Well, he
At
wants
this
to
point,
wants-
I'd like to create a flashback of all the times Auburn has said "you people" this game.
uh, he wants to bring Cthulhu back with us
oh,
to Earth, and he wants to bring magic back with him.
all right. Like, here's the thing: magic on Earth was cool. It was whimsical. It was very entertaining. Like, I liked Magic on Earth. Like Penn and Teller shit. That's great. I always wanted to go see them. Never did. The Fireball is a bad idea on the planet Earth.
Well,
Like
I mean, but he,
individual people that can blow up things with their minds.
yeah, it'd be
Hard,
problematic.
hard sell,
Yeah.
right? Also, the it's not just like I'm fairly confident that if I went back to Earth today, I couldn't do any of this because there's no weave to tap into to do anything. Like
Weave?
you do magic.
Yeah.
You you're familiar with the term sparky?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So what you just said to me is like a Sparky saying, we haven't wired the house. Why isn't there any power? And not understanding why there's no. So the weave is like um, your city power. You gotta your spells are the wiring for the house. The weave is the power that you're connecting it up to. You don't get any power to the house unless you got something flowing into it. So the weave is basically the grid.
I don't think Cal ever told me that. I actually don't
That
know if Cal.
I assume he did not. That is
Oh,
that's the difference between wizards and like other, you know, magic folks. My shit, I wire a house and the magic goes where I tell it to go with some very specific control. Because without
Mhm.
control, you set shit on fire you don't mean to. Right?
Yeah.
Makes sense? Those the bard folks and the sorcerer folks, they're just like, look at my hair glow when I stick my thumb into the light socket. Let's see what I can do with this. That shit's dangerous. Don't do that. I mean, it's hilarious, but it's one of those
fair.
things. Yeah. And based on the things that you're carrying, you're like the dude that has 17 of these battery packs they're not on the grid, they're just like using little bits of it here and there.
Yeah, that sounds like an accurate description of how all of my magic works and how it's worked so far. And
Magic. That's one of those things. So you kind of need, like, you could probably take some of these back home and they probably work for a little while until they ran out of juice. Then you'd be boned. So
did did he leave? You said he didn't leave me with the seeds, correct?
No, he did not.
Okay, because here's the thing: he offered me a bag of seeds, told me to plant them, and we could go home. But I don't know how you got here, but I went into a spooky cavern with Dern and the whole lot, and had to go through a room that made me relive fear in its truest form. And my last memory from Earth lined up very well with what that fear was, and it was hitting a tree. I remember making the Mayday call, and then I woke up here.
I,
So
I felt the feeling of a Mack truck go from this side of my face to this side of my face, and most of my face went with it. And then I woke up here. So I understand.
so if we go back, we don't. We're going back to those bodies. I'm imagining, unless we open up a portal and we take these bodies into the other world, which I'm pretty sure my mom and my dad aren't going to be particularly happy about.
At least it's not in like America. They'd be like, "Ah, it's Birdman, kill it."
Yeah, I don't look enough like an eagle for them to be too happy about this. Um, but I could wear a mask, I guess. But
Look, I'm only
Mm.
slightly more different with pointed ears now. That's enough for them to shoot on sight, as far as I
yeah,
understand. Like,
uh, but
So
That we care more about the way your face looks compared to the talons and the wings and the,
uh,
the
but
croc boots.
let's be honest. So
no,
my point being is that
as they see the
I
crop.
think that man, I don't think he understands what he's doing because he wants to bring chumpa thingy back through to Earth, but he says he's got it frozen and that he can control it. And I don't know about like you've probably seen just as many science fiction books and movies as I have, if
that
not more.
that seems misguided. Very
And
misguided.
right, like that's what I said. Is that seems like a really bad idea. I always know how this plans out, and it's never in the like the benefit of humanity.
The ancient elder god will serve me. Why? Well, because I have this cool rock. Look
Yeah,
at my cool rock.
I don't think ice is
Sir,
gonna solve the problem. That didn't stop the Stargate from coming through. I'm just saying it's probably not gonna work properly.
you know, it what you say makes sense. Makes so much sense. I'ma ponder it for a little while.
Get some sleep.
Hoots.
Yeah.
um, Auburn goes to bed as the hat stays on his head. And your watch. You can go ahead and give me a roll.
That's a 22. There we go.
Yeah, there is definitely weirdness in this place. You're getting strange reflections. You hear howling in the distance. This is not a place for people.
While Doomy's asleep,
Mhm.
because again, I don't trust Wendigos. I would like
No.
I would like to I would like to try and use identify to see if Doomy has been cursed or anything. And I don't know if that's again, it's probably not how this works, but that's something Hoots would try and do.
I would say that Hoots would feel suspicious on everybody, including
Probably.
himself.
But Doomy fought it like up close and personal and took a lot of hits from it.
Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that jump. Can you link the identify spell?
Yeah.
You can choose one object that you must touch.
Again, this is probably not how identify works, but this is
Okay.
100% how Hoots would try and use it.
I will give you something if you roll Arcana.
Okay.
If you roll well on Arcana, I will give you a flavor. 23. Normally, the spell is used on objects.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say fucking around with the spell a little bit, kind of thinking about how this whole discussion about the weave and finding different power pulling the kind of strings. Your mind kind of thinks and starts to think about that. You cast identify. And as you cast it, I'm going to say that you don't get exactly who, but somebody does have the Wendigo curse.
Okay.
I will
Now
give
that
you
would-
that.
So Hoots would have cast it as a ritual.
Yes.
So I want to say that's how Doomy wakes up. Is literally Hoots cross-legged, wings out, effectively trying to like tap into the the
Weave.
weave.
Because it's a touch spell, are you standing on my sandwich board?
So he's like sitting on your sandwich board, and he's got both of his hands on your face. His wings spread out. He's just looking down at you.
Yeah, so Doomy. Yeah, that's exactly how you wake up.
Good morning, friend Quill.
Oops.
No, nothing else. Just hoots.
Yeah, just Hoots. Sorry, I said Quill. I was looking at Mac.
Somebody's cursed. Again, wings outspread, and I'm gonna say like they are like rimmed with arcane energy as he's like definitely still channeling identify while he's got like Doomy's head.
I feel like in this moment, Doomy is staring up at this owl creature staring at her and thinking about her choices. Um, she's not intelligent. Um, oh no, we must save them! Launches herself up and topples you down.
I would, yeah, she would like flop over backwards, like dropping the spell at that time.
Yep.
Who is it? We'll save them with the power
Uh,
of fire.
well, I
The axe lights up in the tent.
honestly, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, Doomy, and shoot it straight with you. I have no idea. Now I know how Wendigos work where I come from, and I'm assuming these don't work quite the same. Um, because this world's fucked. But
Also, one is mythology and the other is apparently fucking monsters.
yeah. So like where I'm from, you can only become a Wendigo through his extreme greed and usually cannibalism. And I don't think that like that's too many Wendigos. Like from what I understand, they usually eat each other if they come into contact. Those
Too
ones
many
were
cooks.
working together. So I'm assuming it's probably something to do with being touched by them. And I was never actually physically touched by any of them. So that leaves the three of you.
But I was touched by them.
You were
Can I
touched.
curse you by you touched me?
Yeah, but you,
Friend Hoots,
you,
don't touch me if I am cursed.
you didn't draw blood or anything from me, did you? No, you were good.
I could
Are
draw
you
blood.
hungry?
Always.
That doesn't help. Do you hunger for ground beef or any
Justice.
raw meats?
Always.
Okay, that doesn't help either.
Usually.
Do you have an unreasonable urge to gather up large sums of wealth and like hoard them and kill anyone who comes too close to you?
How high are the waters?
There's no water. And you don't recognize
No,
the
I don't
bodies you
have
met.
that desire.
No.
Do I have that
Any-
desire?
Here's the thing. I actually don't have the stat block up, so I don't actually know what the curse
I know.
does.
It's like
So this is just Hoots being like, this is how they work where I'm from. And he like looks over at
This is the
Aldrin,
DM causing suspicion. This is the
looks
whole
over at
point.
Aldrin and Quill and goes, I wouldn't know with Quill, because he always does what he does best. And that's usually what you least expect, or running Quill first into trouble. And Aldrin, he
what
is a
would hap-
wizard.
That's the end of the description. Just like,
Hoots, what would happen if I was infected?
Eventually you would probably turn into one, I'm assuming.
And I would be of danger to you and all of you.
To everything, really.
And how much
Uh,
time would I have?
Oh man, where I'm from, it usually takes weeks to for the curse to consume you properly. About
And
the
there
time,
would be sorry.
no, usually it's the hunger that gets you, so you start to be consumed by it over time.
Then you have to make me a promise.
Okay.
And she looks at her axe and goes, if I start becoming one of those things, you are going to take this axe and you are going to end it.
He extends a hand and goes, "Deal."
Deal.
All right.
She hands you a pamphlet. And
Who
nods.
actually reads the pamphlet for once? He's just been casually discarding them on the ground every time they get handed. Like total been to a big city, got handed a pamphlet, threw it on the ground in front of the person, was like, next. So he actually looks at what the pamphlet says for once.
So the pamphlet is a crudely drawn image of the map of Waterdeep, and then has a great big red X over that, and has a smaller, crudely hand-drawn image of the map of the womb. And when you open it up, it says, beware, the water is rising, falling in the sea, Lake Arneson. And it proceeds through that, telling you how the water's going down and everyone's going to be very thirsty. And if you don't take really good care of each other and prepare now, you are all going to die of dehydration.
It sounds like. Okay. Boots puts it in like the same pocket the business card is in his jacket. It's just like, I don't know what to do with this information. He goes, but it's your turn for the watch.
All right.
And then he goes to sleep.
Jimmy's pretty solemn in this moment and sits down and kind of looks out as far as she can. She's not going to leave the dome because that's stupid.
So you know that all three of us ended up getting hit by them.
I do.
And I would like you to roll
Jimmy's
just a d20.
A d20?
Yeah, after you can do your explanation.
Jumi sits down and thinks to herself for a minute and thinks about the battle. Jumi's skill set is largely, almost exclusively battle. And she knows that every single member of this team is at risk of having been infected, and looks down at her currently silent axe and turns it on and takes her watch.
Roll me a d20.
Proceeds to coup de grace all of the sleeping party members.
11. Oh, no. There's music. Oh, God.
Do me. You're starting to feel very hungry on your watch.
I start chewing on some jerky.
It's nice, salty, bit of umami. Satisfying that little bit of meat. You turn, you see the other people in your tent. And that is where we're going to go to break.
Yay!
We'll be back in 10 minutes, folks.
I like
Okay.
it.
I don't.
Bum, bum, bum. Womp.
And
It came without
welcome-
warning.
It did come without warning, and I'm going to need you to roll a survival check for me right away, Jimmy.
Survival! 15.
Do me.
Yeah.
We're going straight right back into this. Do me. You look back to your friends. And you know they are your friends. But you're hungry. You're starving. You get up from the tent and wander outside. The bitter cold hits you. It hits you differently, though. It's almost inviting as it digs into your skin. And it's almost like you just have this other unworldly kind of feeling as you're looking around.
As Oris hops over.
I was gonna make her go out into the snow. Yeah, Oris hops by near you. Now you know that it's definitely a familiar, but you pick up Horus. Um, I will give this to you right. um, you know what? Technically, familiars they are technically living creatures, right?
Give or take.
Give
I
or
mean,
take.
are Fae alive?
I mean, they are.
They are. It has a single hit point
So
Now-
technically, it does crunch.
It does
once.
once. Yeah.
And then he's
So,
gone.
yeah, so it definitely does not give you the satisfaction that you desire, but yeah.
Oh, I feel it in my wallet. What was that?
So, you go out hunting. Your axe, a bright light. And strangely across from you, just standing there, like a scarecrow, is a Wendigo. Just staring at you. Its eyes glowing red.
Can I talk to it?
It's just standing there.
Know any good hunting spots? No.
And it just watches you.
What? All y'all just go away. I go off and hunt.
You go off and hunt.
I can't. I
And
can't.
very quickly you do find a rabbit.
Okay. I'm going. I
And-
want to sit down in the snow and eat the rabbit.
Yep. In the snow? Okay. Yeah, you catch it pretty easily, and there's just red in the snow on your hands everywhere. And you just look down at yourself, sated. You take a deep breath. You clean your hands in the snow, and you slowly make your way back to the tent. And the Wendigo is just standing there, seeing you return. It walks away slowly.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
If she leaves the camp, can she walk back because of the wards?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
It's only if I leave the dome that the dome disappears.
No, the alarm.
The alarm. Yeah, no, you're fine. The alarm does not go off.
It would
Or
have
anything
been
like that.
set to let you back in.
Okay, so I come back in, covered in blood. My hands are kind of cleaned off, but it's like under my nails and like
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No.
it's in my
It's
hair. It's
if somebody turned on a light, basically, if like they turned on a lamp, you would just be blood, fur, and just gross.
so Quill. As my watch is coming to an end and my axe is still illuminated to allow me to see because I can't see in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
You feel a shake, and above you is the underlit visage of Doomy covered in blood, surrounded by fire. And as she shakes you up, she goes, Quill, I'm a Wendigo.
So, quick question. I've been asleep the longest. Did I get my full rest?
Technically, yes.
It's been 3 people's
yes.
watches.
Yes, technically,
Hold on.
yes.
You say, Quill, I think I'm a Wendigo.
I'm kind of like my usual thing. Like I'm kind of making faces, like I'm struggling for a second. Like I'm not. I'm like I'm having a nightmare.
Like dripping
It's very
in your
clear that I'm having a nightmare. I'm kind of like dipping around, and then I just like open my eyes, thinking I'm free of this nightmare, and I see you, and I let out this like blood curdling like cat.
Instantly, the other two are up. You guys hear Yeah, you guys hear what sounds like bloody murder.
No, that
Uh,
was Fulgrim being like, "The fuck."
yeah, basically, yeah. But you hear
I-
Quill yell, and the both of you are up.
I yell, I tumble backwards out of my bed. We're in the tent. I just like I scramble up against the back of it, and I don't have I can't pull a bow in here because I'm
Yeah.
up against the wall, and I just like pull out my sword. I kind of hold it towards you, and I just like
I drop my axe. So I turn off the axe
okay.
and I shove it towards Hoots. And I go, I ate a rabbit. Kill me.
Uh,
Yeah, you guys are just waking up.
Quill?
You're hearing Doomy go, "Kill me!"
Quill, what are you doing, bud? What's going on, bud?
She's a Wendigo. We don't need this. I don't need this. This is scary. And I'm just like hissing at this thing in front of me covered in blood that was just in fire. Post coming out of a nightmare. Just like might still be in the nightmare. I don't know. Just like
Does-
holding this knife. I very rarely use a weapon like this. And I'm just like,
So
This is Cutledge's sword.
it is Cutledge's sword. No,
So,
this is the super ornate one from that dude I took it
Oh,
from.
yeah.
Oh yes.
So Doomy, she ate a rabbit. She's covered in the front with fluff and blood.
Fluff, blood, and just looking like an absolute mess.
So it's a Monday. Okay.
It was protein day.
Protein day. That's like, all right. Hold on. You think you're a Wendigo?
The Wendigo outside didn't attack me and I ate the rabbit and I'm hungry.
You
Really
walked up to
hungry.
one by yourself,
It walked up to me.
and you didn't run away or hit it?
I went and ate the rabbit because I'm a Wendigo now.
What? So you were on watch. Why didn't you tell us that was like, oh, there's a Wendigo outside? We could have
Because I
helped
am a
you kill it.
hungry Wendigo. And now they are my tribe. You have to
Oh.
kill me.
All right. Hoots, can I? Hoots, can I? Do me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna teach you a secret technique for murder. Okay.
Okay.
Here it is. Ready? I come up and I flicker as hard as I can on the forehead and cast remove curse with my second to last spell slot. I'm like,
now,
it's
do you have
either
to
that
roll
or something
for-
else I got.
Yeah, do you have to roll for anything for that or no? Nope. Okay.
Do not.
So yeah,
It's,
you basically go bam. And almost instantaneously, the feeling of hunger and just raw, ravenous hunger is gone.
Now, see, if Quill had prepared Goodberry, he could have done that with a first level spell to satiate that raw, ravenous hunger for 24 hours.
Look,
I'm
man.
just gonna say.
It has to be flesh. It has to be flesh.
I'm just.
They could be
fucking
flesh
with that.
berries.
Flesh berries.
Goodberry is horribly broken in the fact that it 100% satisfies the hunger of any creature. You could feed it to a Tarrasque and it would be like, I'm no longer hungry.
I'm gonna go back to nap now.
Yep.
I'm
I
like-
hate that.
I do
Right?
too.
Yeah.
I would table rule that doesn't work.
Yeah,
And
but
it's like, have I murdered your hunger? Have I murdered the Wendigo?
I'm not hungry anymore. You are the greatest warrior I have ever met. You have killed my hunger.
It comes with being a wizard.
How do you become a wizard?
First, get good.
I am good at things and even stuff sometimes.
We'll put a pin in that right now.
All right. Hoots
How
leans
do
over
I-
and goes, I have a sneaking suspicion she's missing a prerequisite or two.
You
Hoots,
know,
I was the Wendigo.
You
Can I have
could
my
always-
sword my axe back now? I have to
No,
go
it's
kill
in
the one
cleric.
outside.
You absolutely do not.
I absolutely do. Give me my axe. Give me my axe. Give me my axe.
Hoots is holding it and like there's like a thought that goes through his brain and is like, I'll deal with you in a minute.
Give me my axe, Hoots. Give me my axe. And she's right up in your face. And she's still covered
Okay.
in gore.
I'm a point something out real quick. I can't do that again until I finish sleeping.
Yeah.
Because I am almost completely tapped. So
But they're right outside right now. We could get them.
I understand that, but I can't help you.
But
You're
I
soft
can
and
help
squishy.
you.
Doomy, we don't need to do this again.
It was
And
a
I am
really
also
good rabbit.
tired and tapped from having put 2 of my spell slots into you. So I'm also low on magic.
Yeah.
The battery banks are a little deep. So how about you go to sleep, and in the morning, if it's still there, we can kill it from a distance.
Jimmy kind of sits down, looks up at everybody. Never get to have any fun.
Doomy, we let you kill one of them earlier. And it was a big brawl, and you showed how strong you were. And you had the strength to hand over your axe when you were you were at risk of eating some people. And that shows a true kind of strength, an inner strength. And besides, if you go out
Like
there,
abs.
sure. But if
As-
you go out there and get cursed again and you come back, you can't give any more pamphlets and let the people of the womb understand that the waters are lowering.
They are. She gets, her eyes get big and a little watery around the edge. And she comes straight up to you, Hoots, and she grasps your shoulder and says, Hoots, you read my pamphlet?
I read your pamphlet, Doomy.
Hollow bones. Hollow bones. Hollow bones. Also, where's Oris?
And from like the muffled in the feathers, you hear Oris goes crunch.
Doomy, I'm going to give you your axe back under the promise that you go to sleep.
Anything you say, Hoots. Anything
Okay.
you say.
Okay, good.
Right to sleep. Right to sleep, Hoots.
Doomy instantly passes out, and you're just standing there.
Boots rotates his head without like turning his body, does like the owl thing, and looks back at you and mouths, "You owe me one."
As Doomy like lays down, or like her watch. I guess it's Quill's watch now. I want to cast augury.
What is that one?
Water.
It's a ritual.
Yep.
I lay out some like dice,
Okay.
and I receive otherworldly
What's that?
omens on the specific course of action that you plan to take in the next 30 minutes. And it's either going to be a wheel or a woe for good results or bad results or whatever.
Okay. So what are your tools? What do you bring out?
They are specifically much like Agnes, because Albrun was a giant fuck off geek. Clickety clackety math rocks.
Clickety clackety math rocks. Okay, I'm gonna say that there's a bit of a mixture of dice here, because getting dice to the womb is always a bit of a weird one. Every once in a while, somebody comes through with some and they don't want to keep them, things like that. So you have a variety of random dice.
Yeah, they are
so
not a single set.
No, they're not a single set. So you got a D20 that's like multiple different colors, like purples and blacks and stuff like that. Then you have a D4 that has like those ones that have like things inside of them. This one has a duck inside of it.
I like one is a Magic the Gathering roll down die.
Yes, exactly. Yep. But yeah, there's like a whole weird
And you
set
always
of
get
dice.
that one by accident, and it's the worst.
Yep. Yep.
That's how
And
I
so
know if it's whoa.
yeah, so you basically take your dice and you throw them across the floor. So what are you trying to ask for, kind of?
If I leave Quill alone to take
Mm.
their watch in the next 30 minutes, is something bad likely to happen?
Don't you
Quill's
trust
freaked
me?
Quill's freaked out, and Doomy just like laid down and went to sleep. Doomy proved that she had some curse in her. But Doomy got hit, we all got hit.
I also did roll the highest.
I rolled the lowest.
Quill, can you please roll me a trying to think. Not a constitution check. I'm just trying to think what this would be. You know what? Roll me a wisdom check. Yes,
sir.
Bast, I hear you. Yes, Bast, no.
That's a 5.
For 5. I'm going to say that you are freaked the fuck out right now. Like, you are running on, like, 3 times the normal adrenaline that you have going through your body. You're like, but you're not screaming outwardly right now. You're just screaming internally, like, "Oh my god!"
Okay.
You are going to have disadvantage on your perception check.
Yes, sir.
So I'll finish my
I'm going to say that it's a whoa at the moment.
Okay. So Quill, want to see something kind of cool?
Yes.
All right. So this is called divination magic. You can ask the rocks if something good or bad is going to happen, and you get an answer from them because it's magic. And I asked the rocks if something bad was going to happen if I left you by yourself to do your watch. Now you have to understand this isn't because I don't trust you. It's just because all of this shit is really weird. Okay, buddy. So the shiny stones said that if I leave you by yourself, something really bad's gonna happen.
Well, that's not something I want to hear.
Good night.
Wait, are you serious?
And I go back over to my bed and I pick up my hat and I'm like, I guess I'm fucking up now.
Okay. So you are up. So meaning,
So I don't actually sleep. I'm an elf. I
right? You're an
transfer
elf.
4 hours and finish
Oh,
my
you
long rest.
oh, you're fine. God damn it!
Yeah.
I was hoping to do something funny and tricksy there. You're fine.
No, I'm good.
All right,
Um,
fine.
So yeah, I'm up. So
You're up.
I gotta take a little time and bring Oris back because I think
Mhm.
Doomy ate him, and that's really rude. But we're gonna unpack that a little later.
That's rude, but yeah. So pet chomp. The new soda flavor.
Yumi's
Oris.
only known for like eating things now.
Indeed.
All right. So, yeah, you guys are you're both up now. So you're up for the day. Quill, because Auburn stayed up or woke up with you, you will have a neutral roll. So you can roll your perception. I'm going to say, Auburn, you're just kind of waking up, making coffee, so you're busy.
Prepping my spells for the day.
Yep.
That'll be a 21.
21. Beautiful. And you see exactly what you guys thought you were going to see at this point. There is a Wendigo not far from the campsite. However, it seems to be doing something a little strange. It seems to be bringing rabbits and dropping them down in front of the tent. And just going into the forest a little bit, then coming back and dropping a rabbit. And it just keeps doing this for the entire time. You guys are on watch, and at the end of it, there is literally 30 rabbits just in front of the tent, and you guys are just watching. Like it was literally just doing this.
Oh, I don't recommend we eat those.
No, I was going to say the same thing, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And then as the sun starts to peak up a little bit, the Wendigo walks away and does not return.
You okay, by the way? You got rock'em sock'emed by that thing pretty good.
Oh, yeah, I'm okay. It hurt a lot, but it was more so just like it didn't really like cut me open, so like bleeding everywhere. But it was kind of like being like, because like my armor did something, but it was like being punched by a truck, I believe is what you would call it.
Yep. Yeah, that's a pretty rough time.
So I seem to be okay though. My potion helped a lot. So I should be good.
I think a good trick for us if we encounter them again is to not get close to them. I got some range stuff. You got some range stuff. Boots can fly.
Yes.
I mean,
oh, quick note before I forget it. Everyone, your maximum hit points go down again.
to their regular. Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed.
It's like, but honestly, that was scary.
Now connected to Tyler's Mac Mini.
An astral voice from beyond calls to you.
It was
Max Mini. Sorry.
It was scary, but honestly, Doomy's kind of scaring me more than anything right now.
She's fixed. I mean,
I'm
sorry,
pretty sure so am I, but
poor choice of words. I have cured her of that terrible sickness.
well, then why are these things bringing us rabbits? If not for like the queen or something.
They probably don't know she's fixed, or maybe you and I are still gonna change because we got hit. That might be a thing.
Are we?
So
are you?
Riley has
you?
specifically said that either of us are ravenously hungry. So, like,
Cool.
who knows?
Actually, can you roll me a wisdom? No. You guys are fine. You guys are fine.
But yeah, let's be open and honest about how hungry we're feeling throughout the day. Okay.
For now, you're fine.
Here's the thing. I'm not going to stand there Doomy for a while, and then the other thing too is, I don't think we should eat the rabbits, but I think that we should like at least take some of them with us so that it doesn't seem like we're being rude. Because the last thing I want is for these things to think we're being rude. Because I imagine there's more than just 4 of them in the wild, and then these 2, there's probably more, and I don't want to fight all of them because it does not seem like a good time.
That's fair. It seemed to take off as soon as the sun came up.
That's a good point.
So maybe it won't follow us as long as the sun's up. I don't honestly know how these creepy monsters work, so but given that the sun's up, these guys could probably get up themselves, eh?
As you say that, you hear from behind your back, you hear, "Ooh, rabbits."
I turn around and like instinctually grab this little tiny knife that I have, not my sword and this knife. And I just like, as you're like reaching it just in front of your hands, and I go, you're staring, I'm like, don't even think about it. Those are not for you. Those are not for anybody. And if you touch those, you're going to get sick again. And I don't want to have to be the one to kill you this time. So don't touch it.
I think they're diseased rabbits, Doomy. That might not be a good idea.
Don't think about eating rabbits. Don't think about it.
One of them starts to grow horns in the pile, and it's like
it's now a jackalope.
It's a jackalope window. Jackalope window? Wendigo?
Jakendigo?
Windelope.
Windelope. Windelope. New
I love
monster, new D&D monster, Legends of Logomancy only TM other
Isn't
things.
isn't a windelope just getting on a plane to get married?
It's an
Wah,
all mirage.
wah.
It's an all mirage, but it's got a single like moose antler instead of a unicorn horn.
Yes! Yes! Windelope.
Love
Legends of Logomancy trademark.
Done.
Okay. Don't think about the rabbits. Don't. And she gets very distracted and goes over to.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
She's trying really hard not to think about eating rabbits, and so she just sits there and she sits there for a while, and then she goes, "Eat the rabbit." No, 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 no. Something else. Something else.
Oberon shoves a giant, like, it's a grotesquely large wooden bowl of oatmeal in front of Doomy. Like, it's too much oatmeal for any reasonable person to eat. And like, it's fine for the first 5 minutes. And then
Roll
you're
for
just like,
flavor.
It's just sad.
It's a combination of peaches and cream, apple, cinnamon, and the other one that nobody likes.
It's brown sugar, and everyone likes brown sugar. What's wrong with you?
Not from the instant packets, they don't.
It's true.
Yes, they do.
It's
They're
not
my.
great.
What is wrong with you?
I don't
Not
eat
when you
oatmeal at
mix it
all.
with the other
So
ones.
And one of the oatmeal packets was definitely the one with the dinosaur eggs that hatch as they cook.
Yeah.
So it's just a swirl of brown.
Are you
all the
okay?
all the
But I'm
colors
sorry
mixed
to
together.
derail this beautiful story, but
No, it's
are you
fine.
seriously telling me that you don't like brown sugar instant oatmeal packs?
Not when you combine them with the peaches and cream and the apple cinnamon ones all together. I don't.
It's the only way you can make the apples. Well, actually, the only way you make the apple cinnamon ones like palatable is to put ice cream in it.
Or
Or you
don't
Then it
just
have
tastes
eat
like
that
an
one.
apple pie.
I mean,
No.
Okay. Ooh.
You're allowed to be wrong. It's
But
okay.
you are. So maybe you should take your own advice because
if
you are
this-
clearly.
children, if this is what brings upon the downfall of our stream, I'm going to be very upset.
Auburn
I don't-
cast
okay.
fireball.
For those of you who have been with us for 6 months, you'll know that Melissa doesn't stand on very many soapboxes. She usually sits here and laughs at
This
everyone
is the
else's
hill
soap.
she chooses to take a fireball to the face on.
When we talk about oatmeal,
Maple instant oatmeal is the best instant oatmeal, and I will take no
Yep.
arguments on this matter.
all right. As
So
you are downing this giant bowl of oatmeal, and you guys are
Gratuitous oatmeal.
packing up your tent, there does seem to be a windelope developing in the pile of rabbits, and seems to be.
Firebolt. Firebolt.
Chill touch. Chill
Firebolt.
touch. Chill touch. Chill
As you
touch.
guys burn the pile of rabbits,
Acids.
you guys basically disintegrate this pile of rabbits. You guys end up getting yourselves going here, and end up on the road again.
On the
road
road
again.
again.
On the road again. As you guys are starting out this day, this valley it's a little bit warmer today. The sun is actually coming through the clouds and gives this bit of warmth as you travel. I'm going to basically say that we are going to do survival checks. We're going to do some other kind of challenges as we start to move through this. Right currently, you guys leave this area. What do you guys do with the seals, by the way? The protective seals. You didn't end up using them.
You know, I think probably leave them.
Yeah.
Somebody in this area might need them. And yeah, leave them. Where were they originally? Like just on a
They were
stump or
basically
attached
just
to
like on a
tree?
stump. You know what? Attached to a tree. There was a little note that basically said, "Read me."
Which is super. I'm gonna carve into the tree beside it. Totally not suspicious. Actually, read. Clarity, right? You got to add notes to your tickets.
Yeah. So after you've put the footnote in, you start to go down this path. We're going to be coming up to. I want some creative solutions from you guys. So we're going to be going into this area that has very narrow kind of paths, as there are pitfalls of basically um, veins of, like I said, minerals earlier that have opened up and fall down into earth. How do you guys navigate through such paths as you go forward? Um, you're. I'm going to say that. But yes, I know Hoots flies. Hoots flies. Um,
Jumi was born in the mountains, and
Mhm.
as a mountain-born Goliath, she is going to take front, I feel, and kind of
Mhm.
watch for where the rocks might fall down on the crevices so that
Mhm.
nobody's going to accidentally slip down.
Okay, I like that. I will give advantage on the survival check for the group survival check on that. Nice.
So are we all rolling survival then?
Yeah, I think we're gonna all roll survival.
Dirty 20.
19.
20, 19.
15.
I'm gonna guide myself.
Okay, yep, go ahead.
12.
All right. You
I
guys
gave up
succeeded.
my proficiency this morning in survival.
And yeah. So yeah, you guys are able to navigate through totally fine. Another little bit of time goes by as you guys are starting to go down this ravine. We're gonna start coming into this like frozen river. And there are huge chunks of ice that are starting to break off and flow down a bit as there's a lot of water pressure that's coming through.
There's only one thing to do here.
You know,
Um,
and how?
as
Yeah.
as we approach the river, and we see these kind of like flows start to break off, um, you see Albrin practice some mystical martial arts for a second, and do a little bit of Tai Chi, and there we go, and start like flowing his hands back and forth,
Mhm.
and you see a giant 5-foot chunk of water freeze into a solid block, and then next to it, in a good spot, another 5-foot chunk of ice freezes over.
Okay. So what
These
spell is
I
this?
shape water.
Shape water. Oh, perfect. I'm gonna even say that instead of 2 successes, you guys just need 1 success at DC 15. And
Again for survival or for a different skill?
um,
Would this be like acrobatics for crossing?
yeah,
or
let's
athletics, or-
let's I'll let you choose either acrobatics or athletics
For everybody?
for everybody. But I'm gonna so normally you need 3. I'm gonna say you just need 2.
Hoots is definitely not touching the ice.
And I'm aware of that, so that automatically gives you guys
Nat
1
20,
pass.
baby.
14 and a 20.
14 and 20. Perfect. Yeah, you guys are good. So you guys start to travel through this flowing ice and able to easily move through. And you guys are kind of scoffing at Coots. In your head, you're scoffing at Mr.
Oh
what
no,
do they-
that's a like intelligent use of shape water. Hoots is actually
yeah.
just straight up impressed.
Fair enough. Yeah, no, you guys are flowing through this very nicely. So next up, we're coming up to a bit of a cliff face. You're going to be climbing. Obviously, Hoots, you fly. I understand that. So I'm going to say that you don't get to roll on this, but you get to give the help action to somebody. So, and I'll let you decide that after they roll. You guys need
Okay.
2 successes. I'm going to say DC 14 in athletics as you're climbing.
How far up are we climbing for this?
I'm going to say 50 feet.
Let's see. Um,
Yes, just outside your range of doing that twice. Yes, you
No,
actually have to climb a little bit.
no. I want everybody else to go first,
Okay.
and
I got a
'cause
21.
I already rolled mine, so do I have to roll again? Is this a new
Uh,
one?
This is a new one. Yeah. So we're starting to climb up like a cliff face kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That'll be a for which one? Acrobatics? Athletics?
Acrobatics. Either
Acrobatics?
or. Either or. Either or.
That'll be an 18.
Okay. Perfect.
And my movement
yeah.
speed is not halved.
Okay.
All right. I was waiting to see if anybody fell so I could throw them up.
Okay.
That wasn't the case, so I'm going to start climbing. That is a 25.
You know, you're not an athletic person.
No. No.
However, you were just like, I'm gonna climb a fucking mountain today. I'm gonna fucking do it. And you just fucking you just go at it, and you're just like, and you get to the top, and you're like, oh fuck, I'm gonna feel this tomorrow, but god damn it, that was good.
Apparently.
Yeah.
He's magically juicing constantly.
Yeah. But you're definitely gonna feel it in the legs tomorrow, for sure. So yeah, and we're gonna come to about lunchtime for you guys. So about noonish. And you guys are actually making decent time. And you realize and you come up to basically this kind of another peak or like a plateau basically, where down below you see caves and other type of caves, veins, and other type of things, and you just see like Hoots. You take a look and you realize like there are hundreds of veins of like valuable metals from Earth, and some that you don't even you couldn't even recognize. Like Auburn, like you have a bit of a better idea of like the magical type of minerals and things like that, and there's tons of veins here. But just the dangers of this area.
That's probably why they're still here.
I mean,
Yeah.
Wendigos are created by greed, and I see a whole lot of reason to be greedy around here, but you fall down here, not a lot of ways to get out.
Well, I mean, for most of us.
Quill.
Yes, ma'am.
You've been thinking about this. Like, this is a journey for your friend Dern. And there's a lot going on. There's been crazy horrors that you've seen. How is Quill feeling about this quest? How is he feeling about all of this? There's a lot of things happening.
I mean, he's nervous. I wouldn't say he's having a particularly good time.
Probably not.
You sure?
If we're being honest here, I'm pretty sure he's not having a great time.
Okay.
But he's confident because he has to be.
Mm.
It's one of those things where like you're peeing yourself, but you're still walking forward.
Yeah.
It's kind of where he's at.
Okay.
So is everything just like dribbling down your leg while you do that, or?
No. Not actually peeing. Just close to peeing.
Oh. I see.
Yeah.
Peeing your pants on purpose.
So, just as a question then, how do characters comfort them? How do you guys comfort yourselves while you're traveling during these times? Like, what is it that you're doing, keeping yourselves going during like these howls of creatures unnatural and other type of weird things? Finding a weird cult in the mountains that worship an old god.
Oberon probably thinks about how much OT he's getting for all of this bullshit. And he's like, it's really crap. But at the end of the month, sweet, sweet components and spell scrolls.
Fantastic. Fair enough.
You can soldier on through a lot of things if it furthers your goals. And
Quill?
also,
No, you go.
also thinking of terrible ways for Oris to be a hero. Like, I almost want to introduce a trope of no, Oris, don't be a hero, and then he just goes and does something fucking dangerous and deadly every time,
and then dies.
Poor Oris.
Yeah, fair enough. Who would else, who wants to take up the next one?
Quill, when he is feeling uncomfortable, goes straight for Lou.
Yep.
So, as they're walking forward, to keep him safe, but to keep him close, he's got one hand up in his like little, I guess not really pauldron, but his collar up here, in his hood, just like in a comfortable but death grippy way. He is holding on to Lou, and talking to him, just like repeating like over and over to him that everything's gonna be okay, and that he'll protect him, and that he doesn't need to worry. And he just keeps kind of going over in that, while like holding him as close to like holding him so we can feel him on him, not just with his hand, but like right up against him. Occasionally with like just both hands, just like in the corner like this, like kind of like putting his head into it. Yeah, it's not helping much, but he's trying.
Fair enough. Hoots. Or Doomy. I just realized, Melissa, you are muted at the moment. So
Did you just say Jimmy?
no,
Doomy.
did I? Doomy. Doomy.
Go
Doomy.
Doomy is Doomy likes Dern. Dern works hard. Dern is focused. Dern
Wings a big hammer.
swings with big hammer and fights with a lot of honor, and she respects a lot of those things. So to keep herself motivated, she does Dern's CrossFit exercises in lieu of her own anytime they take a break.
Perfect. That is good. I like that. And how about Hoots?
Hoots is much the same. You know, he's thinking about helping Dern, and that like there's a lot on his mind right now, and in the silence of moving and putting one beat behind the other, it's for him. He's just kind of lets his thoughts roam a little. Except in moments where he knows he must help his friends. But for the moment, he's more to himself, especially knowing that they've came very close to potentially losing Doomy as well.
Okay. Cool.
Dangerous business, that standing in front of people.
All right. So yeah, as these thoughts are crossing your guys' minds as you are going down this valley, you are now kind of entering into this rich mineral field of glowing stones, veins of precious metals, like an untapped beauty across this white landscape of snow. I'm going to need you all to roll a perception check, please.
Flat 10.
Yeah. So Hoots, you're probably thinking pretty hard at the moment.
20,
Without guidance,
21.
14.
Doomy and Quill notice it first. They start hearing a low hum. Sounds almost musical in a weird way. As is drowned downtown just goes across the winds. And that's when you see it. A hill giant crossing the plains here. I need stock. I need bones for my stock. I need to cook my food. This giant hill, or this hill giant is crossing through with his giant club on his back, and there's 2 giant wargs traveling with him. They haven't noticed you guys yet, but they are definitely within sight. Need my food, need my stock. And he's just traveling across.
Let's just not say anything for a while so that we can have Riley keep doing this.
Yeah, please
No,
keep
we're
going.
not gonna sing a song.
You just said we're not going to sing a song and started singing a song. So I think we should start singing a song.
I need human bones for my stock.
Oh fuck, human bones.
We're good.
We got no humans here.
We got no humans. I see how it is.
How the bones make for good eating.
No, but very wispy, very hollow.
Good spice.
Hairballs. No. Would you say that they're that this creature is within 150 feet of us?
I would say about 150 feet of us. You guys have kind of snuck down to the side.
I look. Would you say that his puppies are within approximately 20 feet on either side of him, hanging out close?
I'm going to roll a
within 40
percent.
feet.
I am going to give a percentile die here.
Okay. Sorry,
This
40
man
feet.
about to kill some dogs.
20 and under.
Did he say dogs? I thought he said orcs.
Wargs.
I heard orcs, and I'm going, what?
Yep, or wargs. Okay. 20 under. They are very close because they're very nice dogs. 21 to 50. They're a little bit far away from each other.
Okay.
Any higher, they are going to be one's going to be way off looking and hunting a rabbit or something like that.
Okay.
And the other one is close.
All right.
God fucking damn it.
It's like a 5. They're all together, right?
I just rolled a percentile die. Who wants to guess what I just rolled?
Is it a 1?
It's a fucking 1.
There it is.
They're snuggled right close.
He's holding one for fuck's sakes.
He is the bestest. They are the goodest boys.
They're the goodest boys, and they're hanging out right with Dad.
Doomy, I need to ask.
Yeah.
Do you have any compunction about hill giants seeking humanoid bones for their stew, given the lineage that you represent?
Goliath bones make good spice.
Kill him.
I'm sorry I couldn't hear you over the fireball.
I will give you guys a surprise round. I'm going to bring you to a map, and we are going to have a silly little fight.
I feel like she's more likely to say something along the lines of, "We fight with honor," and then kill him.
I think this is the one. Yeah, this will do.
Besides,
bring you
I'm
guys
friends
down,
with mountain giants. What's a hill giant doing in my mountains?
and they're going to be coming down this path here, and yeah, they're going to be right beside each other. And I'm going to say, guys.
I'm going to point out that none of us can see anything, sir.
Oh, I know. I'm aware. I'm pulling you guys in. I'm pulling you in. There's Hoots. Your name is Quill. Your name is Auburn.
No,
And
it's not.
then Auburn. Do me there. And did you actually you summon back the owl?
Yeah. Oris,
Yeah.
Oris came back the night before.
Bam. There you go. All right, you guys can set up anywhere you want. I'm gonna say you guys snuck up on them.
All right. We were probably just like doing a thing, making some friends,
Yeah.
Is
solving
this-
all of life's problems.
Is this thing in front of me here
Like
like a little hill?
Yeah, it's a little hill. I'm gonna say that you can see on top of it. It is day. How do I turn off lighting?
His token doesn't
you-
have light.
You click the blue page icon, go into the settings
Right.
cog for the
Yes,
page,
yes.
lighting.
Thank you.
and global illumination or daylight mode or yada yada yada.
There we go. Bam.
There it is.
There it is. There you guys go. And yeah, you guys see that? You guys set up wherever you would like, and then we'll roll initiative.
I like it. Yeah.
I'm
Why
going
don't we
to.
do?
Oh, sorry.
Nope. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm gonna climb up on top.
You do have a climb speed.
I do. So I'm gonna climb up and kind of be peeking down at them.
How tall would you say that this cliff face is, Riley? Would it be enough to
Looks
provide
fancy.
suitable cover from a hill
I would
giant?
say suitable cover, yes.
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna start here, like poking my head out before I drop a fireball on them.
Okay.
Yeah. I apologize. I have not rolled initiative yet.
And as the fireball
Oh,
is
neither
heading
have I.
towards him, all you hear is, "Gonna make pulled pork out of a cat." As the fireball starts heading towards him.
So we all get a round of surprise first.
No. No. I'm gonna say the fireball. Auburn was just like, fireball!
I feel like he would have talked to us first. He would have planned it out, and we all.
You know
would've
what?
been
I
like
don't
that.
think actually he would.
So there was a conversation, and it was specifically, "Sorry, Doomy, I couldn't hear your answer over the sound of fireball."
All right, which one were you trying to hit?
All three of them technically.
All
get
three
hit
of them, yes.
In a,
Okay, yes.
40-foot
All right.
radius. Or 20-foot radius. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. It goes out in a
What's
a pretty decent
what's your DC on it again?
16.
16. Yeah, the hill giant fails.
Okay.
The other two actually are fine. Or well, they save.
So the hill giant will take 24, and they will take 12.
Oh no! There's a thing there. Get him, boys!
Why is
Like-
this British Kool-Aid man?
Don't
worry about
it.
Because he can be. And I like tuck into the rocks.
Get him, dogs! Go!
I appreciate your
can,
commitment.
I like it.
Thank you.
You can
Hill
descend
giant
the-
appreciates it.
you can descend the turn order if you want.
I'm gonna descend the turn order and hate myself.
Don't hate yourself. You've done nothing wrong.
I've done everything right. All right. Hey, look, it's back up to you, sir.
Okay. So,
Fireball! Fireball!
Do it again.
you know, it feels too cheap. It feels entirely too cheap. It's not.
Are you telling me that you don't produce recurring code in your line of work?
Look, of course I do, but
Ah,
some things are resource intensive. So, I'm gonna do something a little different.
Just loop through your array and you'll be fine.
I reach over to Oris and I clap Oris on the noodle, and I say, "All right, buddy. Here's the thing. You've done a really good job lately, and I want to reward you with everything that I possibly could. So, for
Character
today and for
development?
today only, you go be a hero, buddy." And I cast Dragon's Breath on Oris, and we're gonna make it. You know what? It's wintertime. It's probably safe. We're gonna make it fire, and yeah, I dump a Dragon's Breath into him. So Oris can now, as an action, when he needs
Dragon's
to,
Breath.
exhale a 15-foot cone of 3d6 of fire damage
Fantastic.
using my spell save DC.
All right, Doomy, you're up.
That's a bonus action.
Well, that's the bonus. Oh, okay, yeah, of course.
As an action, I take
Oh.
a dodge and I go over this way.
Perfect. Doomy, you're up.
I would like to rage. Bum 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 bum.
Just straight to the hill train. Oh, I said it one.
Bum,
Need
bum,
to
bum,
smash.
bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Natural 20.
There it is.
Nice.
Oh no.
So, you want me to add up the damage?
Let's see, that's 7,
15,
14,
21,
21.
23,
Oh, wait,
30,
there's more, right.
42.
Ow!
And in Giant, I'm going to say, no hard feelings.
None taken. I smash your back.
Yeah. She's having the best day.
Hoots, you're up.
I want to say canonically that Giant is now like just Cockney Bill.
British.
So when Doomy starts talking in Giant's like, come on, Jay, we can do it.
Let's
It's-
go.
It's
Yeah.
Mr. Hyde from the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
They
don't respect us. They don't. We could just kill them all.
Hoots is gonna rotate his shotgun sideways, run his hand down the barrel, and as he does, his like cannon's gonna fold out its little legs and clamp on as it forms, with of course the barrel of a 1911 for some force damage. And then he's gonna yeah. How far is that? Oh yeah, he can.
Oh yeah, you got this.
He's gonna raise up his fingers and go, I really hate the way you talk. And as he snaps them and spreads his wings out, the giant and this warg. Oops, come on. This warg are gonna have to make DC 15 Constitution save.
Okay, so the warg fails. I'm going to say the giant passes.
So they're gonna. So the warg will take 22 plus 1 point of, so 23 points of thunder damage,
No, me puppy!
and the giant's gonna take that'll be 12 points of thunder damage.
You're a bad old man. You hear a giant. Of course, you don't understand it because it's
I've
very thick
absolutely
accent.
no idea what he's saying, and I don't care to, in the slightest. Yeah, that's gonna be Hoots' turn.
All right. That warg. So it's the other warg. This warg is going to go. You hear the giant go, "Shake the Birdman!" And it goes around Doomy and chases. Actually, no, it can't get the Birdman.
It can.
It-
The Birdman's too
Birdman
high.
is above the tree, being like, "Oh, that's a cute puppy you've got there. It's a damn shame it's down on the ground."
It's the size of a horse.
Actually, you know what? The wolf will try to actually try and jump up the tree. I'm gonna say that it's a big freaking animal. And
Can they
it's
climb?
Maybe.
You know what? I'm gonna say that these ones can jump pretty high though, and it definitely. You're what? 15 feet up?
Yep.
Yeah, it's nipping at your feet, basically. Like it's like close to your feet as it jumps up, and you're like, "Oh, okay."
Velociraptors all over again.
Yeah.
This episode is now titled "The Lost World."
Okay, so that's its kind of turn. It's trying to jump up at you, basically, and it's getting close. So it might be able to jump up at you next turn. Quill, you're up.
Cool. As I start, pulling my bow, I'm gonna call down. Do hill giants speak giant? Obviously.
Yes, they do.
And they're in the same family as regular giants, I'm assuming.
Oh, 100%.
Cool. I'm gonna call down.
Okay.
As I'm gonna draw my arrow and point at it, and in giant, I'm going to say, Tweed.
Tweed! I don't know no Tweed!
Okay, cool. That's good enough for me. And I'm gonna let my arrow fly. So I'm going to, before it goes. Actually, I'm not gonna waste a spell on this.
What's a Tweed?
I'm going to. It's one of my giant friends.
Ah.
But he does not know him, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, I'm gonna shoot with my bow first. For I'm assuming a 23 hits.
A 23 will hit, yes.
Cool. So that's gonna be, that's not great. 5 piercing.
Okay.
I'm gonna mark it as my favorite foe.
So 4.
An additional 1 damage.
Okay.
And I'm gonna shoot again.
Okay.
For a 22.
Hits.
For another 1d8 for another 3 damage.
Okay, perfect.
And that is that.
Hey, small one! Comes barreling down with its great club. And I'm going to say that's gonna be an 18 to do me. You're muted.
I'm muted. Yes, that will hit. Sorry.
No worries. So 11 bludgeoning damage as this giant thing just comes down, like this giant club just comes crashing down on your head, basically. And then I'm gonna say he's a pretty advanced giant, in the sense that he's gonna pick up a rock on the side and go, "Help, man!" and fling a giant rock heading straight towards Hoots.
So he's advanced, but so he knows numbers? He learned his letters?
I know that 2 + 2 equals 5.
Equals fuck you.
For exceptionally
Make
large
like a
values.
tree and get the fuck out of here.
What is your AC, Hoots?
Well, tell me what he rolled, and I'll tell you what my AC is.
I'm gonna look at your character sheet here. Oh, hey, 14. Interesting. Yeah, the rock just goes whizzing past your head, but it was a pretty big fucking rock. And it's just like, oh, that was a rock.
Yep.
You killed me favorite poop. Good thing I've got a couple more. And you hear a whistle, a very loud whistle, as a couple more wargs come in off the side.
Hacks. I like it.
Yep. One over there, and another one from over here. And it's a hunting party. Get him! And let's gonna roll initiative for them very quickly here. Bam. Bam. All right. And after the hill giant, that was going to be Owl. Oris.
So it's your time to shine, Oris. Go be the hero we know you can be. And Oris is like, "Argh." And I'm just gonna. I can't set the marker on Oris because I forgot to set permissions on him. But
That's fine.
he's gonna be about 15 feet in the air.
Yep.
And he gets close to this warg over here, and Oris will use Dragon's Breath. Make a Dexterity saving throw DC 16
On the one up here?
Yeah.
Okay. Dexterity. He makes it so half damage.
half damage. Yeah, so 3 fire damage.
Okay.
And then Oris is going to like shoot up into the air because flyby attack to float to relative safety.
Okay, perfect. But they're 30 feet up in the air. They're probably not going to get Oris.
Yeah, they're just like he's not going to be near trees.
And it's your go, sir.
Okay. Well, that's some shenanigans right there. Looking at my options quick, it's going to be, now that we have more targets on the battlefield, yeah, concentrating on rope trick. I'm just gonna have to blast some shit in the face.
Wait, you have rope trick up? Did you say that?
Hmm?
Did you say you had rope trick up?
No, I said blast some shit in the face.
Oh, I thought you said, I thought I heard something about rope trick. I'm like,
Oh,
wait a minute, you're up in rope trick?
No. Concentrating on Dragon's Breath.
Go Owl! Go Owl! You're fine!
It's your birthday. We're gonna
Maybe.
drop him.
I don't know.
We're gonna drop a magic missile into the one that Oris just. You know what? Into the one that's fighting Hoots right now.
Yeah, the one that's trying to climb up the tree to bite at Hoots.
Yeah. So 3 missiles. Each is going to be 3 damage. So 9 points of force damage to it.
To that one. Okay.
To this feller over here.
You hear a yelp.
Yep. And as a bonus action, he's going to use his Starry Step, which is not a spell, and land himself in a tree. There's trees.
Do
Say
me,
about
you're up.
25
sorry.
up.
25 up? Okay.
Yep.
Perfect.
I'm going to hit the giant.
Oh, you could try.
Double natural ones? No.
You ain't
That's not great.
tough now.
No. Well, that doesn't happen often. All right. I'm
A 10?
intimidated.
Oh, I'm bigger than you.
She's having some performance issues.
We've all been there.
He's distracted.
It happens.
He slaps his stomach and goes, "Get in here!" And it's Hoots'
No
turn.
comment.
Now, I don't presume to know about giant courting rituals, but one of those things.
Hoots is gonna look down at the thing below him, and he's gonna go, "No, I'm not feeling this today, bud." And so his cannon is going to first fire off.
Is your name Old Yeller? Because I'm about to take you out back.
So yeah, Hoots just grabs the top of the shotgun, rests the thing against, goes no, and pulls and as his cannon goes off for a 17 to hit.
Yep, hits.
That is on my attacks.
You can roll all of them from your character sheet.
You hit anyway, so just roll the
Oh, there
damage.
it is. Okay.
I think it's 1d10.
It was trying to roll for a very long period of time there. I think D20 or roll 20 is in trouble.
You blast this thing right into the wall there, basically.
So that's my bonus action.
Yep.
Is it dead?
Oh yeah, it's dead.
Oh yeah, okay.
These things don't have that much HP.
And then Hoots is gonna
I need
go
to stop
up.
giving you guys trees, for fuck's sakes.
Hoots is gonna go up another 10 feet, being like, nah, that was too close for me. Oops. Okay, game. I need you to cooperate. Okay, roll 20. Okay. Breathe.
Wow.
Breathe!
Wow.
Breathe! Breathe!
There we go. Hoots is gonna go up a little bit further. He's gonna look over at the giant. He's gonna look around at all the dogs and go, I bet money if we deal with him, this just problem solves itself. Out of curiosity, while I'm thinking about it, is he what's he wearing?
A loincloth and some fur.
Oh, okay, never mind. Then
Does he have metal? No! No, David!
you learned
It's a
your
hill
lesson
giant!
Does this hill giant have a cock ring?
Not for long.
No! No, he does not.
I don't like these questions as the person standing closest to this creature.
And then, so yeah, I guess
He hits you with his club, but he's holding a sword.
Anyway,
in his flaming, in his wingtips of blazing. So those are the three: for scorching ray,
Okay, and where are you targeting? I'm sorry.
the giant.
You are targeting the giant. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh!
So 16, 23, and 10.
The 10 misses.
Okay, so that will be 15, 17 points of damage on him from the scorching rays.
Perfect. Perfect. All right. Quill, you're up.
Yes, sir.
There's lots of puppies around.
But they're not grouped together, which is what I want.
You want them grouped together or you don't want them grouped together?
I do, because then I can hit a bunch of them at once. But they're not, and that's fine. I'm going to keep shooting down on the hill giant.
You know, see these are the puppies that don't like the hill giant as much.
ah, yes.
Yes,
That's why they weren't so close.
exactly.
15?
To hit one of the pups.
No, the giant.
The giant. You hit the giant.
Cool. That's great. Waka. That'll be a good old fashion 7.
7 damage. Okay.
Yep. And I'm gonna mark it as my favorite foe. So I'm gonna.
Yep.
Well, he already is my favorite foe. So I'm gonna do it again for the 1d4 for another 4 damage.
11. Okay.
And then my second shot is a 26.
Misses. Roll your damage.
There, damn right I do. For another 8 damage.
Okay.
And that's my turn. I'm just standing on the top of this rock, just firing arrows into the thick ass skull. They're just sticking out. Just
He's just like, oh, I'm ready to lose it. Club comes down.
Did Doomy rage before?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this 26.
Yeah.
20 damage to Doomy, so half that to 10. As a giant club just boom. You kind of put up your axe as like a oh god, and it kind of like digs your feet into the ground. It's just like ow.
Okay.
And a rock is getting flung at Quill.
sorry. How is he throwing a rock at me?
The same
He
way he
picks up
threw a
a-
rock at Hoots.
Yeah, he picks up a rock and he's like, "You throw."
The big rock you're standing on is not tall enough that he can't see you.
Ah,
Yes.
there.
So I'm gonna have to ask: would you like to negate this natural 20, sir? Can you negate this natural 20, sir?
So I am in the tree, and I can see Quill, and Quill is within 60 feet of me. So yes,
Okay.
I will do so.
I'm gonna miss Albrin.
Yeah.
It's the
The
thing.
22 still hits, so you do take 16 damage. You would have taken 44 damage without him. I just want you to know that.
And I would have still been standing, motherfucker.
Oh, yep.
Silvery
No, I'm
bars.
aware. So that happens there. And now we get to go to the wargs. They get to move 50 feet.
You can mouse over the one that's dead on the initiative order and click the button to remove it as well if you want.
It's fine. It's fun to take a look how much damage you guys have done to my ego. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 50. Yeah, there we go. All right, so both the wargs move. One is going to try and bite at Doomy. A 12 misses.
Does miss.
All right. We are then going to go there. Oris, you get to go.
We're just like, sweet Jesus, I'm gonna be a hero. And he will fly in. Which one looks the most hurt out of the ones that are
The giant.
the giant? Oris, you know what? Oris is gonna swoop down on the giant. Again, staying like 13 feet away.
Yep.
And breathe with his dragon's breath. The giant
Oh,
needs
no.
to make a DC 16 dexterity saving throw, please.
He does make it, but
So he only takes 6
The-
points of fire damage.
the owl goes diving in. We're getting like the trench run. Behind, there appears 2 other owls chasing him. And we're having this whole dogfight scene as Oris just bashes his head into the giant and the giant.
All right, I gotta say this, as a parent, all I'm thinking of is like kids being pushed in those little cars at as a grocery store, and the kid's like, "I'm a race car driver," and it's really just like, "I'm buying porn."
Yeah, exactly the same kind of feeling as Oris is like having this whole picture of being who Oris truly was originally. There's this whole who was Oris?
Oris was probably a space wizard. We'll leave it at that.
And as this happens, tackles into the giant, fire breath breathing out, and the giant falls.
Can it land on Horus?
Oris is up in the air, and he's
Yep.
like breathing
Oh,
down
right.
from above, like
Right,
the
right,
dragon
right.
that he is.
Right.
And the giant falls.
I
The dog
picture-
or the wargs all start scattering very quickly, and you guys very quickly end the fight with this giant.
I picture Oris after breathing this cone of fire is just like a little half flying chicken nugget. Just perfectly fried and
Yeah.
That's about right.
And you guys finish off this fight pretty quickly. The wargs go running off into the distances, and the air seems calm. And that's when it pings Quill. You know that you're close. You're very close. And you start winding and weaving through different paths.
I thought
the
you meant
mineral-
becoming a
Dern.
Wendigo.
Quill.
No,
To
I was like,
Dern.
am I about to become a Wendigo?
no, no. So yeah, you guys start going through this winding path, and Quill is like on this mission. Quill feels it. Goes through.
I turn back to Hoots and I stare intently in his eyes and I go, I'm close. Then I turn
Bad.
back and start running.
You start.
Close to what?
And he turns around with a puzzled look in his face. He goes, to where we're supposed to be, you ding dong.
Okay, good to know, buddy. Good to know.
As I was saying with this mineral field, that's
James, what the fuck is wrong? What's that face?
I'm not gonna try it in Quill's accent, but it's like Quill being like, "I'm arriving." Ah! Good to know, bud. Normally, next time you keep that to yourself.
That's not
We've
what I
all
was
been
getting
there,
at.
but
It's not what I was getting at.
That's fair.
and as
Why
you guys
keep
were
it to
running
yourself? Never mind.
What?
back to the
conversation for a
series,
different
Why keep it
moment.
to yourself when you can share it with your friends?
Share it with. Do you have something to share with the group?
Hold on, sorry, I
That's
just need
part
to
of the
text a
problem.
friend here quickly.
No.
So, Quill darts through these different pathways in these alleyways, and you start seeing different weird kind of things, scorch marks and other kind of weird battle damage as you're going down. And then that's where you find it. A cave with two of you recognizing very, very blue characters. And you see Svarts outside of a cave, guarding it. And that's where we'll end our session today.
I like it.
So, a Wendigo's curse, a hill giant for fun, because you know you got to have a hill giant,
Yeah.
and yes, you do, especially when they're kind of that weird orky 40k kind of character. But yeah, I just want to say thank you very much to everybody who's joined us for this arc. We have one more episode in this arc, but more importantly, we have a very special event on Saturday. So, this crazy solemn music takes us out here, I think we need to switch this up a little bit.
Yeah.
And
I regret nothing. Nothing. Yeah, so
James, take it
Come-
away.
come Saturday, we have 9 hours of live in-person D&D, benefiting the Make-A-Wish Foundation. We're going to be broadcasting throughout the day. It's an individual or a completely different story from our regular. Jesus fuck. From our regular adventures.
Are we distracting you?
Not in the slightest. Not in the slightest. April from Make-A-Wish, representative of Make-A-Wish International, is actually going to be playing D&D for the first time with us. If you caught a couple of Wednesdays ago, we made some characters. David's going to produce and be our sandwich boy and be like, water me! And I'm going to get like a bottle upside the head.
Yeah, if you ask me to water you, you're getting sprayed with water. I'm gonna bring a spray bottle just for that purpose.
You come and stand uncomfortably close and just like spritz me.
Well, hold on.
I'll
If we
bring
get-
some of my like notorious pink glasses too, just like
Yeah.
microfibers and like
Oh.
wipe you down.
Yeah, just come out with a
Like
dab
a NASCAR
cloth.
driver.
Dab.
So if someone
I like
donates
it.
to give us a dice, can we negate that dice instead to get to squirt you?
Look, if we hit a threshold on the fundraiser of $3,000, dice rolls can be forfeited for spritzes. I'll give you that.
Spritzes.
Yeah.
You realize this means that if we don't use any dice through we just leave the bowl full, that we get to like Gatorade dump him at the end of this stream.
I mean, I'm not complaining.
Anyway,
I'd be okay with it.
on
Bring a
Saturday,
change of clothing, James.
I'm gonna have
on-
to.
on Saturday at 1 Mountain Standard Time, join us here. We're gonna have awesome time. We're gonna raise money for a great cause.
Mhm.
It'll be fun.
And for people that want to make a donation ahead of time, I'm just going to throw the link to our wubba-lubba-dub-dub into the chat. Any donations that go in ahead of time will they can start the game off with some really broken shit, and I'll just have to make it that much harder. So should be a good time. Yeah, we should.
giant wants to see you there, so be there, please.
We're gonna raid out tonight to the
I
paper
put a
dungeon.
thing into the. Oh, okay. I put one in chat, but
I checked with them ahead of time. They are playing D&D in a very good way at this point.
Oh,
Thank you everybody for tuning in and stopping by. And
thank
Riley,
you. Yes.
I'm sorry.
For what?
Well, I know you wanted to murder us.
Oh no! See, murder is in such a way that it is. You murdered my heart with how delightful you, all four of you are.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'll murder you next session. Bye,
Sounds
guys.
And
raid.
raid has kicked in 5, 4,
4,
3,
3, 2,
2, 1.
1.
Good night. Wubba lubba dub dub.
I think we need to end every session with local Fordcast. Fuck.
Right? And stop streaming.